thing in
I
it.
believe
Yeah.
it. I believe it.
All right. Does anyone have anything else they want to chat about before we begin, or?
Well, I have a 20-minute intro.
Ooh, we got an intro here. Or
I
was gonna say that would have been my only announcement. A 2-minute timer for an intro, I think, is probably a good idea.
It's like when you've
actually
gone
forgot.
somewhere and done something, the next time you go there, you see a sign that says "Don't specifically do exactly this thing."
I actually need to remind myself to get a timer module for this and put a timer literally on the screen. 2 minutes. I'll do that for next time for sure.
On a contest, who can make the longest?
That's right. So much to summarize.
You didn't say 20 minutes. Like, that's just.
Oh
Yeah, that's right.
I'll see if I can try and do it in like a old school SMS with like an old tweet.
An old tweet.
If it's a 2-minute time limit, can we get how many sets of 2 minutes can we get? Can we get multiple sets of 2 minutes?
I'll just have to talk faster. That's all.
Yeah.
Record it and then play it at like 10 speed.
I'll record it and clip out that moment and just go like times it by 10.
Yeah. I was actually just thinking, I was like, I'm trying to, like, last session, I think I had a really rough time with my kids, so I'm like remembering segments. So I remember coming back and there was a fight with these thingos. It was great. Yeah.
What happened? Yes. What did Sir Alaric do?
Yeah. So Sir Alaric would have his summary would be 10 seconds. Very fast.
Speaking of summaries, is there anyone doing theirs tonight, or shall I do it?
I can do one. I did inspired from the Witchlight last week. I did a poem for a recap. So
I love it.
Beautiful.
Let's give it a go.
Beautiful.
Might get tongue tied, but here we go. Why not? Okay, I'll try to put on his voice. Beneath the branches where daylight thinned, we followed tracks through rotten wind. So Mulchman, pipe in wooden jaw, declared the game afoot with all. Opposed as scarecrows, stiff and wide, but no disguise could save my hide. A monstrous ball burst through the trees and charged at me with dreadful ease. I called to nature, calm and wise, but nature failed to recognize. The thorns arose from root and stone and shredded the beast to flesh and bone. So Alaric fierce and bright, bounded with chains of light. I still distrust such eager flame that cannot fault the brutal aim. The Fernandez struck a note, so foul it seemed the air would float. The boar convulsed and gave a roar, then belched so hard it shook the floor. The sound became a visible thing, a rosh ripple, sharp and sting. It felt corrupt, diseased and sick, and promptly became fine decor. We burnt the rest and pressed ahead, past poisoned fruit and branches dead. Miss Anita, without much fuss, returned with beasts that followed us. Forest leaned and watched us pass, through choked greens and whispered grass. Then in a clearing, wet and dead, we found walked things beside the dead. Wolf heads stitched to bodies wrong, with limbs where limbs did not belong. They charged and shrieked and split the wood. While I cast spells as best I could. The Mulchman vanished in the fight, or so we thought throughout the night. In truth, he turned into a cat, though none of us had noticed that. Mr. Nita fought with savage cheer, quite concerning if I am sincere. While Sir Alaric watched on with pride, like madness standing side by side. I ward a spell with tragic aim, soaked my boots, and missed the game. Alaric made puns galore, and split the beast upon the floor. We searched the corpse, the creature's bed, where hair and feathers filled the dead, and found a stone that softly spoke of haunted men and pathways broke. The black-winged judges took to the air and landed where the dead lay bare, and watched us with knowing eyes. Silence gathered in the sky. Miss Anita held some stones in rage, and the bird ignored the warnings made. And in the stare of ancient eyes, a dreadful thought began to rise. I fear these wolves do not sleep. He watches us from roots so deep. And though we march with blade and blade and fire, forest leans close. Sire. That's it.
Beautiful.
Woo.
I loved it. Very nice.
I got caught up on a few of those.
That's all
No,
right.
that was good. You did good, Matt.
Right.
I like the limbs were limbs.
Very,
Should not
very
be part.
nice.
That was good.
I feel inspired.
Yes, in fact, Matt, you are inspired for sure. All right, yeah. So you leave off with Anita throwing a rock at the magpie, and the magpie is sort of just shrugging it off. What are you guys doing?
Direct hit on that magpie and it shrugged it off.
Yes.
That's not good.
I don't know about these birds, friends. They seem content and follow us wherever we go.
You notice the magpie has now stopped looking at you, and the one magpie, and it's now pecking at one of the things that should not be. And as it does, several more seem to fly down and begin pecking at the beasts. And they seem to be growing in number.
Either this has turned into a buffet, or there is something sinister going on here.
You might be right, Sir Alric.
Is there some kind of check we can do to see what, like, is there any other observation other than these birds are just slowly, like, is there anything weird happening other than just them coming down to have a snack?
Roll me something. What do you want to roll? What are you trying to try?
Well, let's. I think. Look, I think. I would say perception, because I think from Alec's view, he's not really a magic guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's not really a magic dude. So even though he has magic, I think he'd be more just like, "What is this bizarre or not?"
Mm-hmm.
Let's have a look here. Let's go perception. Oh, that's a 17.
Not bad.
17,
Not
pretty
bad.
good.
It's not bad. It's pretty for him. That's pretty good.
From what you've noticed of these birds, these stupid birds that you're probably annoyed at having to deal with all these birds that have been terrorizing you for the past day and a bit. These birds, these particular birds, this black and white, these magpies, they led you to this place. That's you perceived that. You also perceive that these things are eyeing you and eyeing these things, and you sort of you see them pecking at the bodies, and you don't see any. You don't see any of the magpies swooping towards you guys. They all seem to be landing on these things. And, in your terms, having a meal. How you take that's up to you.
Our friend,
I think they
believe-
used us, man. They took us here so we could kill them, so we could make them dinner.
You might be right,
Bastard.
your friend Hernandez. I remember I can speak with creatures if you would like me to try to converse with them. That's possible.
Can the
Anita's like growling at the ones that are next to this one that she's next to, and she's lining up with the weasels. She's gonna try and grab some. Like, so like there's all the ones on the other one. You can try and talk with them if you want, but right now you can see like Anita just like lining up to. Okay, you go for those ones. I'm gonna go for these ones. She's discussing it with the weasels.
Okay, yeah.
But like, if Matt wants to try and talk into them, for, to those ones or whatever over on the beast, on the thing that should not be number 1 or something like that. This is what's happening with number 2.
Can I try and perceive maybe any divine characteristics that's happening in the background of this?
Is there some sort of checking to do as a cleric for that, or are you trying to do a dice roll here?
We'll say dice roll.
Dice roll. So you can either do either an Arcana or maybe a religion check. Maybe.
I'm pretty equal in both, so I will do a religion. That's alright. Okay.
Religion. Nothing here seems to indicate any sort of religious sort of meaning, but you sort of think back to some of the thoughts that the villagers have had in regards to the Green Queen. Sort about birth, life, death, rebirth, that constant sort of cycle. Maybe this seems to be following that cycle. Maybe. You're not entirely sure.
Okay.
Are the birds more concentrated on the 2 beasts that we just slain, or is it more the man that
No, they are not focused on the man whatsoever. And in fact, as you guys continue to inspect these things, the number of the magpies coming down to feed on these things is growing.
I don't believe these is a sustainable diet for the birds, being creatures of what they are. I don't think it's a good diet for them.
I believe we should probably leave these creatures be. We don't understand what's happening here, and I'd hate for us to interrupt another potential ritual of this land.
Me too. There seems to be a lot of them, and I'm afraid if a conversation goes south, and we've got a lot of birds on our hands.
Yes, indeed. The birds here are built different. I do agree we should move on.
I mean, we think these creatures look weird, but maybe they are normal around here. I don't know. I've never been here before. I mean, they look pretty fucked up to me, but maybe this is the norm.
That assessment is sound.
Well, we know these magpies are a form of way for this world to clean up such abominations.
True.
Supposed to rise to Milkman.
Anita's literally lining up on the starting block, and she's doing like a butt wiggle like a cat, ready to pounce.
The slightly out of character, but Mr. J, the dead guy, he looked pretty weird, right? He was like, he had feathers and hair, and he was whacked out too.
He had his throat slit, and you also saw hair in a bunch of places, as well as feathers, and you could have sworn maybe you saw maybe a horn coming out the side of his face as well. Some weird things happened to his body before his throat was slit.
Okay. Man, what if those birds eat the funky animals, and then they end up looking like the funky guy and the funky animals, and then we've got like a whole murder of crazy crows?
That's what they call
that would
them.
Be scary.
Honestly, that sounds like nightmare fuel. Second, we need David Attenborough right here.
It does have a ring to it, crazy crows.
I would like to see if I can perceive a connection between our deceased friend here and those deceased creatures over there. Is there a similarity in the coloration of the feathers or the horn? Like an antler?
You What's your passive investigation?
Passive investigation. Yeah.
A group of
so much
magpies
green,
is
but
called
not
a
enough.
mischief.
All right, Mystic.
Okay,
there you go.
thanks.
That makes sense.
Wow.
I like it.
Like it.
Passive investigation
Yes.
is 12.
12. That's good. That's fair enough. You notice a few similarities with the coloration of the fur, for example, seems to resemble that of the wolf. You seem to see a few sort of feathery beasts in some of these things that should not be have the same sort of coloration in terms of the feathers as well.
Okay. I wonder if our gentleman here was possibly becoming like those creatures over there.
I think you might be onto something, Sir Mulchman. I would like to investigate the body to see if it's continuing to grow in this manner, or if his theory is correct. So I'll just do a investigation.
Yeah,
Well, this
roll
is
it.
why I'm worried that if all those birds eat these, they all end up the same. They all end up like,
Roll an investigation, Matt.
These some local birds.
Investigate.
As you
Let me know
continue.
when
All right,
I do
I could do
graph.
nature as well. What would be better, nature or investigation?
Either or. Nature or investigation, up to you.
Do a
I
nature.
feel like nature is a part of this.
I'll do a nature roll.
This has nothing to do with nature.
It's not it's so unnatural.
24. This
24.
thing. You've looked at the body already. It seems to be at least maybe a day and a half old, and just based. You can't exactly tell based of all the growths on his body, but it doesn't seem like you're looking at him. It's not as if there are smaller patches of things like think of it like a sapling on the ground or like a weed. You can see small ones sort of coming off the ground. You don't see any like small bits of fur. Almost all of it is quite large. So it's not as I don't think you get the sense that it's growing from him anymore.
Okay, so it's not his situation isn't getting worse, and he's
Yes.
about to transform.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't look like he's continuing to mutate. Yeah, cool.
Well, I've collected enough evidence here to have that awkward conversation with his wife. Shall we move on to finding the kids?
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
I believe that is the correct course of action. I'm looking for Lark. Lark is the child that I'm looking for. However, I am very worried if what has happened to this man has happened to him. As Emberwolf sort of appears at the man. Santiago, you're looking at this man too, and you know about death. You're aware of sort of what happens with death. There's a certain quote that you remember someone saying to you a while back. You know who this person is, and it just seems to come to mind as you're sort of staring at this body. Do you remember her words, Santi? The words of our family. Play every song with your soul, mijo. The living will hear the music. The dead will hear you. And you're looking at this man who seems to have gone through a death that I don't think he deserved. Is there anything you can do to help traverse him back where he should be?
Guys, I think we can't just leave him here like this. I think he deserves to, if we can be fast, to bury him, and I can sing a song. And I know we didn't know him per se, but he did not deserve to die. No one deserves to die. Just because he looks a bit weird. He had people who loved him.
Amber Wolf, Miss Amber, what is the customs of deceased in your lands? Is it burning? Is it burial?
It very much depends on the religion that you're practicing. If you are following the Green Queen, you are to let the man's blood and body seep into the earth so that it might provide nutrients for it. If you are of the fold of the patient lady, you are to allow a cremation.
I would like to examine the body just one more time to see if he's got any religious paraphernalia on him, whether it's like a necklace or a tattoo.
You did get a coin off him last time.
Yes,
they worn down an ancient gold coin.
You did find an ancient gold coin. The ancient gold coin, you see has a picture of a rabbit on it, and it seems to be a rabbit that is jumping high into the air. It's made a very big leap. That's what the coin has on it.
Excuse me, Miss Amberwolf, can you make any sense of this coin with this jumping rabbit?
She grabs the coin. Yes, I think the rabbit, the hair is very much Green Queen insignia. Supposedly there are hairs that are the familiars of the Green Queen. If you find any hairs, they are supposedly quite sacred.
Very well. What do you make of this, friends? Mulchman in particular, should we abide by the customs of the Green Queen and bury the man so his blood can seep into the earth?
I believe so. If that was his belief, his wish, then we should respect that. Bury him, so he can be with his god, for lack of a better term.
Okay. So you guys take a few minutes to dig perhaps at the base of this tree here.
Is this a nice area? Besides the decaying corpses, is this generally a nice kind of area?
More or less. Remember, a lot of these trees are actually quite tall. This is just a clearing here that seems to give off a little bit more light than the rest of the forest. The foliage is not as blocking the view of the sky as much.
Well, let's go to rest here and let the wild know that this is where we buried his body, out of respect.
You guys spend a bit.
I didn't want to interrupt that,
Yes.
but I will get. Anita has definitely dived on trying to get these magpies.
Okay. You spend
I'm
a
going to
bit
make
of
two
We're just
strikes.
having a deep religious conversation in the background, and he's back and birds. Got it.
You just see
Just a
Reading
wild
the room so
puzzle
well.
happening.
something like a cat around.
I'm gonna roll a dice here.
That's hilarious.
It's literally Anita and two weasels just gonna get a hold of these magpies.
I'm gonna do a grip check.
I love that we're all having a really serious chat about, like, the religion of this man and
And funeral rites and
funeral rites,
All
and then there's
Yeah.
you just doing a Tom and Jerry background.
Yeah.
As you do
Dust and
this,
feathers.
Yeah.
Beck,
Yeah.
Beck, I did a grip check for the magpies. It got a freaking 15 plus. I reckon they are significantly aware of your presence before you had already pounced, and they flew away all immediately. This is actually a swarm, like as you said, a mischief of magpies on both of these bodies here. So they fly away almost automatically, as soon as just slightly before you're about to pounce.
That's okay. In that instance, then Anita wanted to see where they were flying to, because that was the other possibility of seeing where, like, are they going in a certain direction?
No, you see them fly up back towards. So there are still magpies flying around ahead, above you, at a considerable height, and they just seem to be flying back to their flock.
Yep. Okay. In that case, then, just like a kid at the beach, if one of them lands, she's going to chase after it. But other than that,
You're like a cat now.
you know, with the seagulls, you know, like when the seagulls and the kids are going to run after them, you know, it's like that. If a magpie comes down, she's straight over it.
Okay.
But other than that, that's it. It's all good.
So while Anita is playing cat and mouse with a bird, mischief of birds,
Cat and bird, weasel and bird.
weasel and bird, you guys bury the body. Yeah. Anything else?
Like to sing a song, Hernandez.
Claro, okay, claro. Por favor. It's the circle of life, and it moves us all through the despair and the hope, through faith and the love. Do we find a place on this path is unwinding in the circle of a life?
That was beautiful.
Beautiful.
All right. Well, that would have definitely caught Anita's attention.
We move.
Very beautiful.
It's because he wants to go back into the earth, and he's the Earth Mother, and they believe in the circle of the life. So I sing the Lion King.
Shall we
Another thing that happened at the end of last session, actually, Santiago was cursed with grave dirt coming out of your mouth.
Oh yeah, there is that. I did forget about that.
We all got cursed.
That happened right at the end, so I think you do it on this next session.
No, you're right. I write in big letters. This will start next session.
That was beautiful, but it was very muffled.
The circle of.
Where is that bird coming from?
Are you okay? I mean, we haven't decided. We haven't filled in the grave yet. We do not need extra dirt. It's fine.
I don't know what's gone over with me. But maybe I can help. Hey.
I'm picturing like whoever was digging the hole was like flicking it at Santiago.
I'm so sorry if we covered you in dirt, Santiago.
Our apologies. It was only supposed to go on top of the grave, not in your face. Apologies.
I don't even eat. I just.
I swear there is more dirt there than was there before.
Where is all that dirt coming from? It's just
Maybe
pouring
the
out of
Earth
you.
Mother. Earth Mother is inside of me.
Actually, could you just stand here while we cover the man with dirt? Can you just kind of take yourself? You're like a defending machine.
Oh my
Like a
god.
big old Milo.
I believe this is a great idea. We
This
should
would
take
save us
advantage of
time.
this option.
We're on a mission here, so this will save us time. You're like a garden hose projecting forth.
Very,
Right.
yes, garden soil, 100%.
He's trying to honor the dead, and he's puking. He's puking dirt.
And one other thing that happened actually was also Sir Alaric did clue and found a bunch of footprints from a lot of different people that all went off into different directions.
Yes,
That's
correct. Correct. That is very true.
Silence for a moment, everyone. I thought I just heard something. What's everyone's passive? If anyone has a passive perception of 13 or above, let me know.
It'd be nice to
I
have
do.
wisdom one day, but I do not.
Perception. I'm on 15.
Yep. You also hear like a crinkling of something happening in several trees over and some bushes as Ember starts cautiously heading in that sort of direction.
What do you think it is, Chica?
It seems to be small in nature. I'm not sure yet, but if there's any sign of the boy, Lark, I have to try. As she very cautiously heads into that direction.
Let's go try and find El Nino. Come, guys, come.
I do not hear anything, but yes, let us go.
I hear it with my good musician hearing.
As you guys are getting closer, the sound seems to silence itself as it hears things approaching. But Ember's got her eye, as well as anyone above 13, got her eye on a certain bush that was making all the racket.
I point and like...
Bush. Wow.
Does
It's not the bush he's usually excited about, but...
Oh dear.
Does anyone have any sort of way to trap something non-lethally?
I do.
You? Yes, Mochman, please. I'm a bit unsure what my blinds will do. Don't have full control over them just yet.
I
It's
suggest
essentially the same thing.
trying to trap whatever's there.
Okay. Hang on. I have as a feature. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently I can make bird noises with my guitar. But that can help lure it.
This
But it
campaign
can't
and
trap it.
birds.
Yeah,
I love this
seriously.
campaign and birds. It's so
Keeps
fun.
coming around.
You guys are the ones that interact with the birds, not me.
Okay. So, as I lift my arm up, face towards the creature, my hand basically stretches out as a series of branches to wrap around the creature to grapple it. It's going to be has to make a strength saving throw of what is it? 8 plus cons modifier plus proficiency, which in this case is 2. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. DC 12 strength.
It has a +2 on strength. I unfortunately rolled a 19. As you attempt to trap the thing, a boy emerges out of the bushes. His clothes very much tattered, very like there seems to be quite hair coming out in various places, and he seems to be sort of. You look at him, and he seems to be snarling. And immediately, as soon as Ember Wolf sees that this hasn't worked, she throws out one of her feathers to the boy and casts Hunter's Mark so she doesn't lose him. We need to do this non-lethally. Do we understand?
Of course.
See? Is this Lark? Is this the
I
little
think
boy?
it definitely is Lark. Lark? Are you there? Doesn't respond to her questions. Lark, I need you to lie down, hands on the floor. Please, we're here to help.
Hijo.
Does not seem to be paying any sort of attention to her. Does anyone
Maybe you should use your teacher's voice instead of the calm voice. Listen to authority and all that? I don't know.
Yes, I believe. Yes, I know that voice was very effective when I was in school.
I will attempt to try this. Lark, I need you to lie down right now or you're going to be in big trouble, young man.
Yes, I felt it that time. Yes.
No response. No response from the boy.
He is a tricky one.
I start playing a tune on my guitar, like something fun and like dancey, to try and garner the kid's attention and try and stop him from being angry and snarly and maybe a little bit happy.
Performance check.
So we. All right.
Anita gives you guidance.
Cool.
Maybe it's something like, you got a friend in me,
I love it. All right.
That's the name of your feature, isn't it?
It is. That is the name of the feature.
That's the name of
Oh,
the
you
feature.
don't even need to roll the guidance. You don't even need to roll the
That's not
guidance.
rolling. You have no spells. Don't tell me about spell slots. I don't need to roll spell slots for a performance check. Why are you doing this?
You're rolling more than one performance here. I see it. You got a 21 for the
Really?
first one. I'm going to take that.
Okay, I'm seeing nothing.
Jackie, how long
Sorry. Sorry. Oh, it just kicked me out of the game. Okay, so yeah, I was not seeing anything.
All right. That was a lag thing then. All right. So I'll take your first roll of a 21. Yeah. You see the wolf. It's not the wolf. The boy sort of just like he's not being happy. He's not being excited. That's not the feelings that are coming over him. But his attention is very much in your direction right now and looking curiously at your instrument. You definitely gotten his attention.
Miss Amberwood, I can
here.
Very good, Senor Fernandez. I could potentially do some druidcraft where I can entangle the boy so he doesn't get away. Would that be beneficial?
Yes, for sure. And then worst comes to worst, if we entangle and tie a rope around him afterwards, that would probably be the best way to do this non-lethally.
Very well. I will attempt to do so, but I'll do gently, not to kill the boy, basically. he casts entangle. You just have to do strength saving throw.
All right. Another strength saving throw from the boy.
The child. Yeah.
I have some marbles if anybody wants to play.
Jeez,
just shaking the jar.
This boy seems to be pushing all these entangles off.
I'll use my inspiration and attempt it again. Just to really concentrate on the bounding of his wrist and his knees.
Oh, Jesus!
Rolling so good.
Okay.
What's wrong with your dice?
Does this kid look like he's about to run? As he's
he is very much entranced with Santiago's music.
But he also must look like Magic Mike because he's very strong.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, man, he put Alaric to shame at this point.
he's like swole boy.
What are you feeding these children?
Anita's going to pass the jar of marbles to Alaric and say, see if you can get him to play with you.
Like, throw it at him?
You know how to play. No, remember? Like on the train, remember I taught you how to play? See if he'll play with you.
As you're
because Anita doesn't want to get close, obviously.
As you're talking about the marbles,
go.
So Alaric, you notice that Ember Wolf is taking advantage of the situation of him being entranced with Santiago's music to try and get behind him.
Okay.
And is now holding a rope.
See if you can persuade him to play with you.
Yeah, I think Alaric will try and assist with this. Obviously, he's not very sneaky, but he's going to try. I think he'll try and
Maybe you
move
should
over,
grapple the strong with the
I
strong
think-
boy.
I think. Look, honestly, I think what he's going to do is he's going to make his way over, and if he sees him, then he's just going to grapple him.
All right, I won't even roll a have you roll a stealth check because the 21 from performance is great. Let's roll a strength check each. Yeah, with yours at advantage because Ember is helping you out.
Yeah,
Like,
beautiful.
nice.
Is it athletics or the strength? Oh, it's check.
Yes.
That's okay.
Wait, a grapple, does that mean the boy's got to do the check, though?
Yes, technically.
He needs to beat a 22.
He does not do that. You've definitely grappled this boy. As Ember immediately begins tying up the boy as best she can. Quick! I need someone with good fingers to tie the rope up quickly while he's restrained.
Do it quickly.
I
He
have
needs to be a
arthritis.
strong boy.
I'm
I
not
have
so
bony
dexterous
fingers.
myself. Miss Anita, would you care to?
No, you see Anita moving further back, if anything.
Oh,
No,
yes.
I
No.
get close.
I forgot.
For that.
Alric, you've got nimble fingers, don't you?
I have this
I can
boy with
try.
Man.
Yes.
I will try.
All
I
right.
will try.
Roll me a sleight of hand with advantage because Ember is also helping you.
Good, because it's -1.
Oh no.
Oh my god!
I got 3.
You think you tied these ropes up pretty well?
How about arthritis?
I don't know, my friend. They're not even on him.
Yeah, you think you tied this up pretty well.
I'm happy. Do you know what, Alan? I'm happy for if Alaric is gonna think that he's good, I'm happy for him to almost like semi let him go, which would, if we have to do another strength check, he doesn't get advantage on it because you'd be almost like loosening a grip. It's up to you
I think Ember.
because he'd slowly let go to see if it's working.
Ember is a woman of the forest. She's going to double check your knot before you let go.
Hang on, I have... Okay, go ahead.
We need to. She's gonna double.
It's not good.
That's what I'm hoping she rolls. Something good. No, she does. She
Daddy was.
does.
What
Is she
curse
cursing
did you
now?
get?
Ulrich, may I
It's a
just
bit
inquire?
hard with doing everyone's job here.
I
This is
believe-
not-
I believe you can let go
Your
of.
sword,
I believe you can
your
let go
sword,
of
is
Lark
it made
now.
of steel?
Okay, so I'm gonna say Alaric begins to let him go. But he hasn't let go of the grip yet because he's smart. He is a bit wiser than that.
All right, you see.
But he does loosen his grip.
You see him loosen his grip, and he definitely takes advantage of that loosened
Yeah,
grip,
for
which
sure.
probably makes you realize perhaps the rope is not good enough tied.
Do you want me to roll any check to keep holding on or something? It's up to you.
Okay, if you can roll above 13 strength, then you can keep holding on to this boy.
That is a 21.
Yeah. You readjust your grip very much. All right, shall we try that again?
I do not know what
Mr.
that knot was, but
Vulture.
that was not
Maybe I should try this time, guys.
Right. So, Ulrich, may I just
Okay.
inquire, is your sword made of steel?
My sword is made of steel, black steel, I think.
May I just borrow it for a moment?
Sure. And he's like got the kid in one hand, just kind of wrapped around, and hands you the sword with the other.
Thank you. I imagine the sword's pretty big.
It's pretty big. It's a great sword. I imagine it's quite big.
I also can imagine a lot. Like Alaric's like 7.5 feet tall, and there's this little kid.
Yeah.
So imagine you're like squatting on the floor to like.
Oh, he's on one knee to try and hold this kid.
It's basically like, it's almost as if like Jared was holding like a 4-month-old.
Literally like this, exactly.
Try and tighten the ropes, but I got a backup plan if that fails.
So with the guidance from before, I got 15.
15, I say that's perfectly fine. 13 was all I had in my head for that, but we could not even get above that.
I'm
Yeah,
glad I
you
rolled
used
it.
all the good rolls on the
Got
kid.
it.
The
I
kid's being
did. I
strong.
did. All
He's a
right.
strong boy.
I think we've got a whole.
He's-
I think you did a good job,
Shit.
Santiago. Very nicely done.
My death phalanges.
Alaric slowly lets go of him, very slowly.
And as he does, he kind of pushes forward in terms of trying to get away, but obviously with him being trapped, and maybe you've tied his ropes around his ankles here too, he kind of falls to the floor, just sort of snarling and moving around.
You will be okay, child.
Can I
Have your
inspect the
sword
boy? Has his condition worsened? Has he grown more fur and just like fangs or anything or teeth?
So Ember Wolf will even mention to you right here and say, I think that he's definitely gotten worse since the last time we inspected the village. This is not good. I don't have anything on hand that can help with something like this. This seems to be some sort of curse. I suggest we take him back to the village for now.
Very well.
Miss Wolf.
Yes.
Do you know how many people or children are missing in total?
It's only this. In terms of this particular curse, this child is. It was connected to that, and this is the child that was missing from that. We've had many missing people and children over the last couple of weeks, Miss Anita. There's only so much we can do to help everyone.
Anita's been sitting pretty close to like the thing that should not be, trying to think through things, and having seen that Andre was, or Trevor. Sorry, Trevor was growing fur and feathers and stuff like that. Is there a chance that these things that should not be were people?
Roll me.
And this child is also turning into one?
Roll me
if they've grown
an
fur
nature
and stuff?
or investigation check as you're inspecting the things that should not be.
Okay. Okay.
Let's say, if you're doing this while we're nearby, I can give you the help action on that. Oh, never mind.
Looks like
You
you
don't need it.
even need it.
You don't need it. Nah, tell Alaric's busy.
I think she sat next to this creature thing for too long. It's just like thinking through things.
You fought this thing. You know what it was like before it had died, but you also see it's actually been considerably eaten from that mischievous of magpies earlier. But
That's why she was camping out next to it.
yes, but you do not see anything human-like on this creature whatsoever. And with that sort of assumption, maybe these particular things were not human to begin with.
Okay. So no human features whatsoever. But like
You see a whole bunch of animals.
Trevor did have like fur and feathers growing on him in patches.
Yes.
And if Anita said, excuse me, you said the boy has fur on him. Does he have any feathers, Miss Wolf?
She's looking. She's sort of looking him over as so Alaric's probably holding him up, probably over the shoulder, perhaps. Correct?
Yeah, so he was going to put him on it. After he's restrained, he put him on his shoulder.
Yeah. There doesn't seem to be any feathers. Very much wolf-like appearance right now. I do see out of the corner of his cheek there does seem to be a protrusion of some kind. That's the only thing I can see right now medicinally. However, no feathers. Not from what I can see.
Okay, thank you, Miss Wolf.
Now, I suggest we hurry.
Yes. Let's get back to the city. I mean the town. Yes, back to the town.
Agreed.
Fine.
Can we also bury these things, or at least put them somewhere that the magpies aren't going to eat them?
Yes. Would you
need
to
you
burn
to
these creatures, Alaric?
Would you let me do that, DM? Because I can.
I think we did that for
technically
the
do a fight.
boar. I think
Yeah,
we could put oil on him and you were able to javelin,
true.
javelin a fire at
Yeah,
them.
Ember
you're right if I do that.
Ember Wolf helps you out with her control flames as
Sweet.
she and you burn the creatures.
Sweet.
All right, let's be
I feel a bit
let's-
uneasy.
The badge is
about
just
these
like
people.
flicking dirt over its body afterwards.
yes. Let's be quick about this. All right.
Agreed. Alaric's taking
I was trying to sing.
Yeah.
I was trying to sing, but it's just like every little thing. It's gonna be okay.
It's funny because you've got one more minute left before your curse is
Don't
ended.
worry. That is.
Oh, that keeps coming, doesn't it? That's in your front end. It just keeps coming out of it.
I keep tapping my chest, and then it stops.
You come as you go.
I think I just swallowed a bunch of.
You know what the strange thing is? I never saw it actually come up through your skeleton. It just kind of came out of your mouth, like it just appeared.
Well, I can't digest.
It seems you soiled yourself in a different way there.
Inspiration.
Bravo,
I'm sorry.
bravo.
I'm sorry. I think some of those children jokes seem to be rubbing off on me. I'm usually quite serious, so my apologies.
Your mind is in the dirt.
As you start running back to the village, Ember Wolf is very much in the lead. In fact, she'll roll something here, but she's pretty confident in where she's going.
I'll be doing perception checks to follow those little sigils that I
Yes.
put on the way.
Yeah, you follow the sigils. They seem to be going more or less in the same direction as Ember Wolf, as both your strategy there, as well as Ember Wolf's keen sense of direction in this forest seems to be working fairly well, as you guys make the jog sort of through the forest. And as
when we get back to that farm, just Anita's going to say, so Peter, when you were looking at the boar earlier, I think you said also that it looked like it had been attacked by a bunch of different animals. Do you reckon that
you are
might
correct.
have been those things that we fought just then? Like maybe that drove the boar out of the woods.
Let's compare notes, because I definitely saw bite marks and claw marks.
Yeah. Look at these things, and I've seen how many different kinds of bites they can do now. So yeah, we'll just be comparing notes on that.
yeah, for sure. Were you trying to make some sort of check, or you just sort of?
Yeah, just is that a connection or not?
Yeah.
Whether does it look like these things, attack the boar, and that's why the boar was outside of.
As I mentioned
deep
with the
dark
boar,
woods.
you definitely saw mouths that had snouts. So you like teeth marks with a snout, which could probably indicate a wolf. You also saw gore marks on the boar as well, particularly around the eye, as one of its eyes was already taken, which you could probably assume was the deer part of it.
Yeah. It looked like it had been attacked by a variety of animals, and we just fought a variety of animals,
Yes, very much so.
in a sense.
All in one. My girl.
You're jogging through the forest. It's actually taken you a good little while, as it ends up getting very close to the dark as it reaches the evening hour, which is, I believe, 7 o'clock at night. As you finally emerge out of this forest, with the boy in hand, you don't need to make any sort of strength check. I'm just basing it off your last couple of strength checks there. So Alaric, I don't think he's gonna get better than that.
I
feel like the boy's going to get tired before Alaric does.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a passive 16 athletic.
No, I'm not going to even bother, because I'm not going to even bother.
He's strong boy.
Yes, he's strong boy. All right.
Picked up a man, dude.
That's right.
I am going to take him to the constable's station and jail for the time being, just as a safe haven for the moment. I'm going to talk to I'm going to have to talk to the constable Doris, and
And the boy's parents.
once I've put him in there, I'll grab his parents so I can let them know of the situation. That's the only thing I can really do right now. She seems to be sort of flustered. What about you lot? Are you going to tell the wife what happened to her husband, or I mean, I can do that later if you want. I'm sure you don't necessarily want to look bad.
I will.
No, it's
I can
okay.
go.
We
can do that.
yeah, we can do this.
We'll do
There
it as
should
a
be
group.
something we can
She
do.
did come to us after all, so it was our
Hey.
mission to find.
Agreed.
And I believe we've done a deal for you, Sir Alric. You with the blacksmith.
That's something correct. I was going to say, sorry, while I was taking my kid back, is that Alec would have made sure we had some kind of evidence from one of these creatures.
You
of
tell
what was
me,
going
what
on.
sort of evidence would you have? Would Sir Kratos grab?
I believe at a moment when he knew that the child would have been restrained, I think he would have put him on the ground temporarily. And I believe.
What if we use one of these
he
sending
would've-
stones and Miss Wolf could just say something?
I mean, that's like a
Message.
backup. That's a backup that Alaric has. Because if he doesn't believe us, then can just get her to vouch for us. But I think he was going to cut. I think he
Not
would have
sending
gone to
stones.
maybe cut off something from one of the things that should never be,
Okay, sure.
and take it as a bit of evidence of what happened.
You're
We
looking at
also do have a cloak
yeah,
from which Mulchman.
very true. You
Valid.
have that as well from the monstrous boar. You look at
No, that's from the kid though.
as you chop one of these things' heads off, you notice like it's very bizarre. Like these things weren't. It's not as if these things are man-made. These weren't stitched on. They grew out of this body. All these heads, all these limbs. That's just something you notice as you attempt to chop the wolf's head, I guess.
Maybe you don't need a big part. Maybe take one with like how it's got this, this. See how this chipmunk and this pigeon are like all
You're
stuck
telling me
together.
to take one of the smaller heads, Miss Anita.
Well, I think like the three different heads all stuck together. Here, this part. No, pointing to like
All the merrier.
yeah. Well, it shows that they're like smashed together.
I
Diversity.
think you're right. If we only cut off one, then that makes it look like
Just
we
looks like we're coming back with a wolf head.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool.
But if they're all
I
together,
think anytime. Look, you know what? He would look fine. I agree. That is probably.
Anita had a
best.
lot of time to sit next to this thing and think about this.
So he would take the one of the multiple heads. Like if there's one where it's connected together.
Yep. So back in the present moment.
Back in present.
Yep. So Kratos, I was wondering if you could please keep holding onto him and follow me to the police station. I'm not as I'm humble.
That will be
I'm
fine.
not as strong as you. So please,
Miss Wolf, that will be fine. That will be my pleasure.
Thank you very much. Anyone else that wishes to come can, but I think it should be a priority for you all to address the situation with Miss J as well, please.
I'll stay with Sir Alaric.
I think one of us with Sir Alric just in case. Good thinking, Miss Anita. We'll go chat to the wife, Mrs. J.
Okay, so you guys split off. Mulchman technically knows where to go because Mulchman's been to her house before. We'll start off with that group there first, as Mulchman's sort of leading the way to the woman's house here.
Just before I leave, I'd talk to Miss Anita. Send one of your new companions if it gets a bit hairy or something.
Oh,
I see
yeah.
happen.
I'll tell one to. They've got a really good sense of smell, so they'll
No,
be
no,
able to
no.
find.
Yeah, keep them
So-
with you. But if something does go awry, then they can come get us.
Yeah, but what if something goes awry with you guys?
Oh, I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Hey, no worries. Anita will secretly send one following them.
You know what? Fair enough. For the second I said we'll be fine, I was like, oh god damn, I jinxed that.
Yeah, so you just got a little weasel just bounding through the grass behind you. Every time you look back, it's
Not at all. Yeah. Like, oh no, where's the weasel? Ah, the weasel. I don't know what this is. Weasel.
Miss Anita, did you
What is
not
it?
have one more with you before? As we've walked away.
yeah. He's close
Yeah,
by.
she did.
Okay.
I do not doubt it.
Yeah, she had multiple things. 2 weasels and a badger.
We'll start off with Team Miss J as Mulchman takes the lead and is going towards the residence.
Hey, as you approach the front door, you'll do the polite thing and knock.
Do you have a spot on the map in mind, Alan?
Oh yeah, I should probably at least put you guys on the village map, shouldn't I? At the very least.
I went back there myself.
Well, yeah, you can do that. That is open to you guys. The map in question is this one. The woman's house in question is this one here.
Yep.
As you're sort of heading in that direction, I'll have Mulchman already noticed it in his little part in his through. Santiago and Sir Peter, just roll me a perception check.
I got 17.
17, that's fine. You notice that the house across the street seems to have a considerable amount of large boxes that have large boxes and coffins next to it. As you see a sign there that says the Shade Funeral Home. But you ignore that for the time being. Just make note of it as you head to the J residence. You hear it. Mulchman knocks. Yes, coming. As you hear rustling inside as she comes to the door. Oh, it's you lot, Mulchman, and I didn't get the lot of you's names.
I am Sir Peter. This is my friend, Senor Fernandez.
Hola.
Hola. Is there something I can help with? Good
evening. May we come in? I believe we have some news in regards to your husband.
She's going to make an insight check on you here. Just from that, because no one wants to hear that at their front door.
No.
I'm going to give her a +1. Oh god. Oh god. Are you attempting to hide anything here, Mulchman?
I'm going to be very honest with her.
Peter would have like a bit of a somber expression on his face, so he wouldn't be hiding
Okay.
anything.
Oh god, please don't tell me. Oh god. Oh no.
I am sorry to pass this news to you, but we found your husband's body in
No.
the forest.
No.
We gave him a proper burial, and Sir Peter would tell her of the location. But we also found these items on him, so he hands over the coin and the speaking stone as well.
She very hesitantly grabs the coin and the stone, just sort of staring at it. What happened to him?
I am so sorry.
What happened to Trevor?
We believe he was attacked by some kind of creature. And
We're so sorry. There was nothing we could do. He was already gone. But we did. We could bury him.
Just out of character for a sec, he was swarmed by a lot of men and a knife. Do we want to mention that at all? Or do we want to keep it with the creatures?
probably wouldn't want to give her the visage of her deceased husband being half mutated for something, God knows what.
Mm.
I think we'll keep the nature of his death vague.
Ixnay on the ette.
He was attacked by
Can't recall if the standing stone actually had a bit more of that detail in it. I'm just there was a mention of like people were after him. So
that's right. My understanding he was being chased by magpies, so I don't know.
Yeah.
You can see the transcript of it in the
In the Discord chat.
Well,
Is it a
Mulchman
chat?
wouldn't know because he wasn't
But
there.
Mulchman
The
only
second
knows about
one
the
he
magpies.
The second one he was there for it, wasn't he?
Yeah,
That we found on his body?
I think it was.
Yeah.
It was spoken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the one he's like, he was talking about that there was people he couldn't trust the people in town. Why couldn't they see
He
them?
had to get out. Maybe he could escape.
Yeah, I should never have
What up
trusted
with him?
him. It's too late now. And then he was like, no, I'm sorry. I won't say anything. I won't say
Right, that's right.
Did we just sentence his wife to the same fate for giving him the stone? Oh, fuck.
Oh well.
I mean,
don't think we should.
If you didn't want to give her the stone, technically you could not do that as well if you really wanted to. That way you can keep it brief. But if you were going to give her the stone, she was probably going to find out eventually anyway.
I think we may as well be 100% clear with her, not being deceptive in any way.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
About his mutation or just about the
I don't
stone?
think-
About everything.
Throwing. Oh, okay.
Really? Because I don't really want to. I do not want to tell her that her husband turned
Just
into a
throwing
freak.
feathers and furs.
Oh,
and
maybe
horns.
maybe not. Maybe
What
not
a
that
fucking
fast.
freak!
If he was,
No one wants to hear that.
with people in the town, then she might be under the same threat. So we may as well.
We can give her that
Yeah,
detail. I just,
Yeah,
She doesn't want to picture her husband deformed.
Yeah, well, let's leave out the feathers and the yes. Very well. Continue, Sir Buckman. Back into game again.
So again, what happened to him?
We believe he might have uncovered something he wasn't supposed to know. And we'll give her the items. One was after him and made sure he couldn't tell anyone else what he knew.
What? I mean,
Yes.
didn't all this have to do with magpies? What are all these things with people?
We are still connecting the dots ourselves, but we feel it best to notify you of the status of your husband now, as opposed to later.
Oh God. Oh God. She doesn't really say much now.
So Peter pulls out another handkerchief and gives it to the Mrs. J. We are sorry for your loss.
She doesn't really say much as she sort of dabs her eyes with the handkerchief and gives it back. You said you gave her directions to the place
We
where
told her. I told her of the location where he was buried.
Okay.
I would advise not going alone. It's much dangerous out there.
I understand. I'll see if I can't visit in a couple of days. Perhaps with that that hunter that's been in town. Maybe I can enlist her help to get there. Thank you for letting me know. I still don't understand why that's happened. What has this all got to do with magpies? Oh, I don't know.
We don't know either.
We
And
encountered more of them in the forest where we found your husband, but other than that, the connections are scarce.
I know it's not much comfort, but at least he's at peace now. He's back in the earth and he's belong. I know he would love to be with you, but clearly he had some things going on. But now he's calm. Now he's at peace.
Maybe you'll be reunited in the afterlife.
See? Nothing.
She's just
Maybe
sort of in a daze. Okay. Yes. Thank you. I need to be alone now. Thank you.
Of
I
course.
understand.
As she closes
If anything,
before you even
else...
finish your sentence.
Oh, I am so sorry.
Okay.
Well, that was harsh news. You did well, Sir Milkman.
Yes.
Well, it's my first time giving this kind of news.
Yeah, it's
Probably won't be last.
not very nice news to give as we go to Team Ember and Boy. What did I? What his name's Lark.
Ember Boy.
Team,
that sounds like a
Let's
hero.
go-
I love it. Ember
Team
Boy.
Lark. We're gonna go Team Lark because that is the name of the boy. She takes you over to the constable station, which is this over here. And you see off to the side of the constable station, which is this little thing here, is actually a small little jail there too. There you can see, if you peek through one of the windows, does have a small little jailhouse with maybe 4 cells in total in there.
Is there anyone in there at the moment, from what we can see?
The light is on. And as Miss Ember Wolf knocks on the door, and goes in without asking. Miss Doris, do you happen to be in, Constable Doris? As she opens the door, and you find this. You don't see a female in terms of what she was talking to. You see sort of like a short and wiry man with sort of brown hair. He's also wearing what looks like a cap that could look like a police. In fact, you know what? Let me give you guys a little photo of this man. Deputy Butterman. You're here. You should be able to help the situation. Oh yes, sure. What seems to be? Oh dear, you're a tall one. Oh, what? A child? Why have you got him wrapped up?
This is no ordinary child.
As Ember Wolf begins to explain the situation, he's like, "Oh right, sure. I mean, you could put him in the jail." Yes, the jail was cleaned up earlier. Just give me one moment as he grabs the keys from his drawer and opens the jailhouse door. Opens it, and you guys follow him through. The jail cells appear to be empty. As he opens another jail cell and opens that one too. We'll get him in here for now.
Is the boy asleep, or is he still moving actively?
He's very much tired. He was been wailing and struggling on you constantly, and it seems like he's just given up.
I think Allery puts him down and yeah, I think he'll turn around and say, "Are you sure that he will not be able to escape through these bars?" Like, I think he would just do like a general look and see if this jail is actually.
Make me an investigation check as you inspect the jail cell.
Sure, why not? Quick, to be funny. Let's go, and it is a. Right, it's an 8. He's obviously just a bit on his mind at the moment.
Yeah, the jail cell seems fine.
Okay, sweet. I think in that case, if he checks this kid and he's not fighting back, I think he will. He will say, "I will remove the ropes from him."
No, best not at least until the parents meet him first. The parents may give. This is Miss Emberwolf talking. The parent, if he sees his parents, maybe there's. I don't know what sort of reaction he'll have.
He almost goes to, like, he was going to pull out a dagger, and then he says, "Very well," and puts it back.
Deputy Butterman shuts the door, and looks at him. So, you said there was these weird animal creatures that attacked a man, and you're assuming this boy as well? Yes, that's the assumption that we seem to have gotten across. We're not entirely sure of the specifics. But yes, that seems to be the idea. I want to go talk to Morgan sometime in the morning. I know that he will not be awake during this period of time, knowing him. The other thing is that we might be able to find something from Rowan, or even the Hunter. The Hunter might have a good idea on what we can do to help him. But before that, let's just go. Let's grab his parents. Look, if you two want to do your own thing here, that's perfectly fine. I'm just going to grab his parents now and tell them that the boy is alive. That Lark is alive.
What are his parents' names?
His mother's name is Beatrice. I'm not entirely sure of the father. I haven't met him too much, but Beatrice is the carpenter in town, and she is very much worried for her son. So I'm heading in that direction now.
Tell her she's welcome to talk to us if she needs any information that we could provide, but I don't know if we can or not. But I don't know.
Any information you have, I'll most likely have anyway. But I appreciate it, Nita.
I know. Yeah.
Yes. Any way we can assist, we will be happy to. Obviously, getting their parents, his parents. But if there is obviously anything else, please, we would like to be of assistance.
And maybe if he has like a favorite toy or something that you could put in there with him.
Yes, I'll definitely be asking his parents for something along those lines. Thank you very much for your help. We could. I don't think I would have been able to get to him without all of you, not just you two, but all of you. So I appreciate the help. Thank you very much.
Can you let us know if there's something else as well? Because I think we would like to help see this through. Like if there's something else you need to do related to this.
If I find another lead,
it's important to us now, I think.
If I find another lead, I will let you all know.
Thank you.
Do you guys exit the station at this point?
Yeah, if she's indicating that she's if she's doing all this, it feels like the kind of vibe. Then I think Alaric will say to Nita, I believe we've done everything we can here.
As you see,
how strong do you?
As you just see Emberwolf walk in this direction over here, assuming that she's going to the house.
Actually, he would. Let's say probably one last time. Are you sure you do not need anyone to go with you, Miss Wolf?
I have no qualms if you wish to follow me. However, this is a very delicate matter, and I'm not sure that too many people would be maybe too much of a hindrance in terms of telling them what's happened to their child. I mean, I know Beatrice at the very least, but I don't. Do you happen to know Beatrice or her husband?
I'm going to say no. I don't think.
No,
Nah, we haven't
you
met them.
guys have not.
No.
No, ma'am.
No. That makes sense. It is a delicate matter.
Yes, it is. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to head off now.
Agreed.
As she walks in that direction.
Do you think this jail is going to be strong enough to hold that boy? He was very strong.
What do you think Alaric would determine from that?
In your investigation check, you thought the jail cell was pretty good, but also just in terms of logic, I think Ember Wolf is decently logical enough that this is probably the safest place in town right now.
I think, and I think, look, what Alaric would say back to you is he would say, well, regardless, if he is in these ropes, he is not going to get out of that. He was quite easy to hold on to when he was in that. So I think it should be okay.
Are you okay?
I am fine. It was not a problem. Are you okay?
Not really, but it's okay.
Why do you say this?
It was not very nice. I didn't like much in there. There was like horrible creatures, and I didn't feel very. But it's okay. I'll be okay. Do you want to go to the smithy with that thing that you have, that bit, so we can get rid of it?
Yes, I believe. Okay.
As you guys are having this conversation, the three of you do see them in the middle of town there, because you're more or less in the middle of town, and you may all meet up.
Yeah, I imagine we only would have walked about to the statue-ish area. So.
It actually kind of fits, because he was about to ask something, and then now that we're all here, he would ask you, so how did it go with telling the wife?
Yes, Mr. J.
So Mulchman broke the news to her as best he could. Obviously, she didn't take it well, but
you will need time.
It's very hard. Yes, she will need time.
That makes
sense.
Sorry,
I couldn't go with you. I don't think I could stand seeing her heartbreak.
I understand, Miss Anita. How did it go with the boy?
He's in the jail cell currently. Miss Wolf is getting his parents and is, I believe, dealing with a delicate matter with them. So, as good as it can be.
Did she have any ways to cure the boy? Did she mention anything she could do?
Not that she mentioned directly to us, no.
I think her priority was just getting him secure and then notifying his family. And then she did mention some other names, like there's a hunter in town that maybe she talked to and stuff.
Yes, the hunter's name did come up when we mentioned it to the
Mrs. J. She mentioned these too, but she was so upset that I wanted to ask her, but it wasn't really appropriate. She was very upset, as you understand.
I think we can put this on the list. Find out who this hunter is.
Well, I'll go. And need to just walk back into the constable's office and talk to Deputy Butterface, whatever it was.
Butterman.
Butterfield. Butterman. Yes.
Butterfingers.
Butterfingers.
Also,
I think she just gets and goes, Deputy Butter.
Yes, hello, little one.
Yeah, Miss Wolf mentioned that there was a hunter in town, and we were just wondering who that is and where we would find them.
I'm not sure where she would be. Perhaps she is probably in I would say that she doesn't have any lodgings in Wickermoor Village, but her name's Hilda.
Hilda the hunter, and maybe we'd find her at like the Green Queen Inn.
Perhaps that would be my only. She came into town a little earlier today. I'm not sure where she went. She seemed to have heard a bunch of rumors, but I didn't really get a chance to ask about what they were because I've been stuck here all day. But maybe you'll find her at the Green Queen Inn.
Okay. Is she like she's never been here before?
No, she's been here plenty of times. She traverses the forests.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cool. Thank you so much for your help.
No worries.
I hope you take good care of Lark.
Oh, of course, it's my top priority.
Insight check.
The hell?
Oh,
No, God damn, Alan.
this guy a perv? What the hell was that?
Yeah.
Did we just give him to a pedophile?
That's very
Roll me
interesting.
an insight.
No.
I'm almost considering.
no.
What time of day is this, Alan?
It is the
It's
evening
dark.
hour,
It's like
so
up
it's
to
like
7.
maybe
Yeah.
7:30 now.
Can I, for fun, I'm going to channel Divinity Insight for that one. That seems really sus.
Did you go inside
Isn't
with
that
Anita
like-
as well?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, actually, no. What? No. I'm happy. I don't think I'm there, am I?
you're
Like a
probably
big
not
white
there.
wagon out front or something.
Yeah, we're outside. We're outside. So go. Yeah, sorry.
I only got a 12 on that
With-
insight.
With
though.
that insight, you see a man that...
Actually, this is kids related. I would have guidance myself. If that's all right, if I roll another D4.
Sure.
Let's do a quick D4 as well. This is her thing about kids. That didn't help very much. That's a 13.
13. You see a man that enjoys his job as a cop.
Okay.
That still sounds creepy.
That's so creepy.
Thank you so much, sir. And I'll go
Part of
back
his
out and
job
I'll
as a
tell the
cop.
group that Deputy Butter something said that Hunter's name is Hilda, and she might be staying at the Green Queen Inn. She's come to town several times before, but she doesn't really have anywhere to live, so she's probably at the inn. Also, he said he was very excited to be. He seemed very excited to look after Lark, like
That
really
sounds a
excited,
bit sus, don't you?
because he takes his
How
job very
excited are you
serious.
talking?
Well, he seems to just take his job really seriously.
What part of his job, my friend?
Well, I
This
didn't really
Anita,
ask.
could I request you do another favor for me? Could you have one of your animals keep an eye on this officer of the law?
Yeah. So the weasel that was following those guys, Anita will just say, "Hey, just like maybe just hide in the constable's office somewhere, and just let me know if anything not nice is happening in there. Like maybe if the boy's going mad, or if like the parents come and everybody's upset, or if there's just something weird, you know."
Which animal are you talking to here?
The weasel.
The
One
weasel?
of my weasels.
Roll a
Yep.
stealth check for it as it attempts to go into there.
Sure. Let's see if I can bring up weasel stats. I think I can.
I had an
Pin them
idea,
all.
but I'm out of spell slots.
What was it? A stealth? Did you say?
Just a
Sorry.
stealth, yeah.
Mm.
It has a +5,
Yep.
so we'll do a D20 roll.
One of these days, man, I'm
+5?
going to use my insight, and it's going to be great. Okay.
Yes.
One of these days, I'm going to use it. It's going to be awesome.
13. I think
It's a 13 on stealth,
13
and it has a passive perception of 13 as well.
Don't worry, 13 is what I had in my head.
Okay.
As it seems to find its way, it seems to find a hole underneath the office and kind of burrows its way
So,
slightly in.
Weaseled his way in.
Yes,
No?
weaseled his way in.
Yes.
Good work,
Boom, boom.
Matt.
Nice one.
As
Yeah.
he will keep an eye on the situation. Before we do anything else,
Yeah.
do we want to take a break?
Yeah, I've got to feed the cat, so sounds good.
Yeah.
Too
Right,
easy.
sounds good.
Oh man, I was so excited to use insight,
I
Alan.
know.
I was so
I'm sorry.
excited.
I just had to.
I
I just had to
know.
say. I only heard Anita go in there. I
No,
didn't-
it's
Yeah.
totally fair. It's totally. I literally was like, "Oh, that's right. We're in two different places. All good. That makes sense. That's fine. Nah, that's all good."
He seemed really nice. He was very smiley when he said it.
Hey, he
'Cause I'm
said
like-
it was his number one priority.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I've
priority
got to
number
go with
one.
my
Yeah.
12.
I know what you were doing there, Alan. Alan, I saw it. The moment you said priority number one, I was appreciating it. Such a good nod to which one?
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
What, are you calling those guys a bunch of pervs as well?
No,
Yeah,
but
we're all
priority number
pervs.
one.
Well, look, remember, Dave's got his eye on the chicks.
He does. Dave does have his eye on the chicks, but they're all over 18.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all adults. Oh, mate, that's so funny. Oh, that's a crack up. Well, I was like, oh, look, it's the end of the day. I want to try my insight feature and actually see if it works. But it's funny because I'm like, at this point, it would literally be him stomping in and be like, all right, sit down. What
Shut the
are you
fuck up.
talking about when you... Yeah, literally.
Get the fuck in your seat.
I'm gonna say this once. It's like his eyes go like friggin' fire and like fire breaks out. Like, tell me what I want to know. Like, obviously it's not the way it actually works, right? But I think it's funny to flavor it that way. That it's always aggressive.
100%.
It's aggressive. Yeah.
All I'm gonna say to you,
It's
Jared,
not fun
is
to be sneaky.
put yourself in positions where you want to insight, man. That's just continue
100%.
to do so.
Well, it's like inciting, but it's like purposely against, like, obviously wouldn't do it to townspeople or to children or like to people we want to maintain a relationship with.
You weren't gonna do
But
that
anyone,
with a child. Yeah.
Anyone hostile. That's kind of like the only. That's kind of where I'm thinking.
He
I'll
was
pull it
not
out.
hostile. He was he was perfectly happy.
Exactly.
Really,
I don't
really excited for his job. What can I say?
I don't want to give this guy I feel like I'd go ahead and then it'd be like an old man and he'll have a heart attack. And
Well, you saw the man.
And then you get a reputation.
Let me put him up for you again. He I don't know. You told me. What do you think of him?
He looked like a perv.
He does actually.
Imagine him smiling. Imagine him smiling.
I'll give it, but the thing is, 8.5 foot tall Alaric will give him a heart attack. Because literally the only way that feature works, by the way, like obviously I get insight regardless, but the whole like can't lie to me thing is a charisma save and I have to make him terrified. Like it's literally he's terrified. So I don't want to do that to an old man.
You good over there, Matt?
That's so funny.
Okay, he's staring at me again. Goodbye. Little kitty fiddler right there.
All he said is that it was his top priority.
Yeah, what do you reckon?
You know what? I can't wait
Matt?
to look back at that recording and see everyone's
I don't
faces
trust
in that
this
comment.
Butterman.
Hey Matt, what do you reckon? Should I use I've got a feature that's a pretty sick insight feature, but it would basically mean we can't be friends with this person again, but it would be really funny.
You may catch on fire.
I think it'd be funny.
I would know if he's lying straight away. Let's put it that way. It's a guarantee. But how much do we want to screw over a relationship with this random old man? I don't know.
Not just a random old man.
Oh, deputy. Sorry, deputy.
A deputy as well in town.
Oh, yeah.
It's alright, I've deputized a weasel now, so it'll be watching.
It's okay, don't worry. I'm sure this town's holding elections soon.
Yes, you want to get Mayor Summerton out of power?
Oh,
Hey, if he's got perv deputies up, then yes.
We're talking about corruption, you know? Getting rid of corruption. It's alright,
I genuinely can't wait to look at all of your reactions to that comment.
Oh, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love
It'll
it.
probably be like, did we all just hear that?
No.
Like,
Well, there's a reason I was like, I'm gonna insight this dude. I'm gonna use my channel divinity to figure out what the hell's going on with this guy.
Normally I would have let that go, but again, Anita was the only one
dude,
that said
no.
she wasn't going inside.
100%. No, dude, that was the right call. 100%. Literally 100%.
What do you think, Jackie? The
That's
face
funny.
that's looking at you now, is that a kitty fiddler?
Yes.
Can Alaric stomp back in?
He's an old man who's been probably picked on too much in his life, and he looks gentle, but I think he's been pushed and pushed. And I think as a cop, he likes laying down the law. I think that's what he likes, the authority.
Okay.
I think he likes the authoritarian part because in his life he was like, "Oh, I'm all frozen." Still frozen. Yeah, yeah. I feel like Isn't that what a lot of cops
telling his
become
whole life
cops
story.
because isn't that why a lot of cops become cops because they crave authority? They want people to listen to them.
The cop's got his own backstory now. Let's write that in.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's all right.
Yeah,
Putting it in the journal. Putting it in the journal.
I mean, his name's
NPCs.
Butterman. He's been picked on his entire life.
I guess the only other thing you know is that Ember Wolf and these parents will be along very soon anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a saving grace if you think this is actually what he is. Well, again, all he said it was his priority number one. That's all he said.
Yeah, exactly.
I made a spell slot, so I wish I had one left because I can detach my hand and make it the equivalent of a familiar in the sense that I can look through it and hear it, like this seeing, hearing part of it, as opposed to it being able to attack. So I could have sent it as my eyes and ears, which it's supposed to be
probably
a spider,
more reliable
but,
than a weasel, to be honest. Which is like they are actually like animals. Like they're friendly. They are friendly and they're trying to be helpful for me. But it's still an animal.
It'll be fine. It'll be okay.
Exactly right. Look, I love that you guys have these subtle
future.
and really good ways to do it, because I was saying before, Jackie, the one thing I wanted to do, unfortunately, would mean we're probably not going to be friends with this guy anymore. It's effective. It would work. It would work. But yeah, it's terrifying. This old man probably would kill him. Unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
Probably can't have that. Probably can't have
We need my sword from the other camp. The sword of truth.
Yes, the sword of truth. Oh, only. And look, I was gonna say, sword of truth. We'll bring Terrican over. He can be president of president here, El Presidente.
Yeah, new mayor in town.
Wickermoor.
Mayor
Terrican.
Terrican for
be
mayor.
a good replacement statue for the faceless statue. Just have Terrican there as a fountain.
All right.
Watcher of the clown.
Oh, yes.
We haven't
He's
gone to
new
see the
observer.
doctor here yet. I wonder if it's a monk. I don't know. Could be curious.
Yeah. So, what are you guys doing?
Well, did you want to go to the smithy, Sir Alric? Otherwise, I'm pretty good for the moment. There's no tasks for us to do at this present.
It does seem to be quite late, but that was the only place I had in mind to go for now.
It always seems late here. At all times.
True, but it's dark.
It is.
Dark.
It's like nighttime all the time, but sometimes it's light at nighttime, dark at nighttime.
Now it's getting quite dark nighttime.
You
It's
got
not
any
dark.
blacker?
It's about 8 p.m. It's about 8 p.m. right now.
Looks like 90% black.
90%.
I mean, I want to go to the pub, but we can see if the smith's open first.
Is there like lighting in the town at all?
Yeah,
Or
there's
is it like
there's
pitch black?
lighting from the villagers' homes in terms of lanterns. There doesn't seem to be light posts or anything of the sort. There may be a couple of lanterns on posts. Those are all candle made as well, so they probably don't last very long. At least
But
until...
there's some lighting around, enough that we can get around to.
Oh yeah, for sure. In fact, when you do that look around, you don't really see a lot of people in the street now. Most people have gone to their homes. In terms of where you are, though,
Probably because it's so dark.
where is it?
Sounds like they need to lighten up.
I think you only see one figure in sort of the area. You see a sort of like a long-haired man sort of raking leaves and other bunch of rubbish on the ground over near the tree over here. But other than that, you don't really see much else.
I've got a torch. Does anybody have a lantern or anything though?
Oh, I've got
I snap my
goggles. You
fingers,
just
cast
reminded
third
me.
cough, and light the torch. So
I flicked my goggles down from that I got from the train. Oh, I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Ooh.
Just might be helpful since we know that there's like maybe wolves around and stuff like that. I just thought it's pretty dark.
Good call, Miss Anita. Good call. Werewolves like that type, so can't be too careful.
Yeah. And baby goats potentially is around. Who knows?
Yes, baby goat. And what happened to that fellow?
Do you think it's like too late to actually go see the smithy? Like, would we be actually getting him out of bed?
There is only one way to find out.
Okay.
Let's do a walk by.
I think if it's dark inside the building, maybe we knock. But if it's light, then we can say hello.
You go to the
Exactly.
building.
He'd want to know. He'd want to know.
You go to the building and you do see a lantern outside of his place that seems to be lit. Whatever you want to take that as, I'll leave that up to you.
I think
Hello?
Oh yes, I can definitely do this for sure. He will walk over to. Is the lantern near the door currently?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Do we hear the clanging on the anvil that we heard before?
You're passive, I imagine. Yeah, you probably hear a little
It's
bit.
13.
Yeah, that's fine. You hear rustling coming from the place for sure.
Okay, no worries. I think he will knock on the door.
Yes, I'm still open. Come in.
Thank you.
Looks like you're
He
working.
opens the door and... Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna make because he's next to the candle man. He's burning the candle from both ends by the look of it.
That is a good joke. I like that one. I will remember this one. As he walks through the door. It was actually almost like you see Alaric with a smile on his face. It's like, that is a good one. And then opens the door.
That would be so like awkward. Wait, do you hold like the candle like that, or?
You are at risk of getting burnt. That's what I'm
everywhere.
The fact of it.
Ah, yes, you lot.
Good evening.
So, Alaric, that was your name, right?
Correct. It is
Good friend.
It is good to see you again. We have actually returned after a journey with Miss Wolf, the school teacher.
Were you able to find anything what's happening with these children?
He does show. Are you nodding? Is that what you're doing? My friend here is saying yes, we have. We were able to find one of the children in the forest, and they are currently being attended to by Miss Wolf and the boy's parents.
And
but
Deputy
we also-
Butterman.
Yes, correct.
That's man. Right.
Insight check.
Oh, insight check that! I am nailed right now. I am insight checking.
You guys are all over it.
Trust is at all.
And if someone fails, I have a thing, but I have to know that
Yeah.
they've failed.
Hold on.
I mean, I have a passive 15, but that insight check was not great.
Or I'll give you bardic inspiration and give you a D6.
I don't think that's going to get me anywhere with it.
I can.
Snake.
Okay.
Oh shit.
It's alright. Hey, I'm
Yeah,
on an 18.
Alaric
I'm
to
on a
the rescue.
16. Alaric's on a 16.
Okay.
On a 16, what do you feel like you're trying to get out of him there? You're trying to get out of him. All he said was, this man. What are you trying to get out of him?
So,
there?
all right. So I'll be specific. So it kind of caught Alaric's attention. Alaric was a bit suspicious when Anita mentioned, "Oh yes," like very enthusiastically, like that. Alaric is not a very trusting person, so this does ring alarm bells for him. Not that, like there could be nothing, but hearing a second person make a weird comment about it, he's almost like, "Is this sarcastic? Are you being sarcastic? Are you hinting at more?" He's like, "Are you hinting at more than what you're saying?"
You look at him and he seems... how do I say this with limited information he's already given you just from that man? How do I say this? He says it. He says it in a way of just like he knows sort of what this person is like. So he
Is
has,
it
he
distaste,
has a good
though?
he has a good not distaste, just sort of in a sense of just like the guy is weird.
Yeah, do you know what? That fits well because what Alok was going to say, the moment he says that, he's like, I understand he is an interesting individual.
I do not like this man, Howie
Right.
Butterman. Look, he hasn't done anything wrong, supposedly, but he always seems to enjoy doing his job. Unlike the constable Doris, who's always doing her work. She's a very strict woman, Doris. She is very much what you would expect from an officer of the law. Butterman, he plays the good cop to her bad cop, and sometimes he just seems to enjoy playing the good cop, I guess. I don't know, I just get weird vibes sometimes.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Yes, he did seem like quite an interesting character, wouldn't you say, Miss Anita?
Yeah, he was. It's a little strange. I'll say that. And I don't normally say things like that about people. But he's also seemed very enthusiastic about his job.
I mean, a good cop is a good cop. You know, that means he does his job right? No, maybe?
It means he
I don't know.
enjoys his job.
That
The-
I enjoy my job, which is I am a musician. But it depends on what part. Like, I enjoy making music.
Look.
I enjoy making people happy. But
My view, though, is as a police officer, I don't see a lot of people enjoying their jobs. That's just my
Very
experience.
true. Like I think Santiago, you're saying you enjoy your job. That's because it's your job to make people happy for that. But like, I mean, take the smithy here. Like when you are working away, are you like, Anita's trying to like replicate the smiley face that Butterman did? Like as he's doing a hammer thing. She's just like,
See-
you like this?
That's why I used the word weird.
I
he's too
would agree.
happy.
It's like a serious job, and he was like really smiley about it. I don't know.
Well,
It seems a little strange.
I was with a lot of law enforcement when I was alive, and I never remember them smiling. They were never, it was not exactly the, what do you call it? The job of joy.
I agree with this. Have you ever seen this Butterman fellow do anything strange in his job role?
No,
Caught him doing anything
That's the
peculiar?
thing. That's the thing. Look, like I've mentioned to you all before, I'm fairly new to that. I've only been here about a year or so, but in my experience, I have not seen this man do anything other than do his job and just be happy about it.
Right. Maybe we'll park it for now and just
Agreed.
keep a wary eye on the fellow.
Yes, it was striking out as odd. But my apologies, my friend. I know we had an agreement, and he does actually pull out the that Miss Wolf will be able to corroborate that we were able to find out more of what was going on and be able to recover one of the children to hopefully understand more. We did fight this beast, and he puts the three-headed. He kind of like shows the three-headed monstrosity with his hand.
Normally, someone who hasn't seen a lot of gore in his life would probably be a little bit sort of disgusted at that. But considering maybe what he's told you before about blood, he doesn't seem to show any indication of being disgusted or anything of the like. But he is sort of just a bit like, what kind of abomination?
There was a lot of heads. In fact, we only had to pick a few.
Bizarre. All right.
So
You've
we are
given
on
me
the
your
way to
proof.
figuring it out.
You've given me your proof. Thank you very much. You can take that away now. That's
worries. Puts it back.
more than I need. Okay. I believe my offer was 50. Was it 50? No. I think I said 10. I'm trying to remember what my offer was.
50.
I think it was 50.
I think it was 50.
It was down from like 500 or something.
Yeah,
down
it was
to
at
50, so
1800,
Yeah, 50.
I believe, last
Yes,
time.
50.
Let's see. As I got
I
right
mean,
down.
I believe it was 50 gold and 700 milliliters of your blood.
correct. Sorry, you checking, Jackie?
I think it was 300 milliliters.
We'll go 300
Yeah, I am.
then,
Sorry,
because
I got
maybe I'm
And
misremembering
it was
the milliliters.
bookstore, wickery,
That's
black
right,
and
it's fine.
smithy. All right,
700
all
sounds
right,
like
all right.
Go.
It was originally 800 gold and 300 blood, and then we got it down to 50 gold and 300 mil of blood.
It's okay. If you need 700 mils, I'm sure I can take it. It's fine.
You're a big guy.
He's a big
Bottle of
guy.
wine.
That blood, though.
This will
Yes,
take a little
there's
bit of
really
time
good.
to get the blood out of you so I can put it in my blood cauldron pot.
Very
I
well.
will say that this will most likely exhaust you. But
That's
perhaps
okay.
a good night's
It's
sleep
been a big day.
will help fix that.
Do
We
it
do plan
tomorrow.
to have a feast afterwards at the Green Inn, the Green Queen Inn. So
Ah,
you can
yes,
stock up on your protein, Sir Alric.
I've been hearing a lot of rumors around town. Something about the shroud. I couldn't get good word. No one's really been in today. But I did hear, as I was having lunch outside, some townsfolk talking about the shroud. Perhaps you can find more about it there, I guess. Anyways, yes. I'll need you for about an hour, Sir Alaric.
Very well. I will go afterwards. That is fine. An hour is fine.
Alright, you guys can decide to stay. Otherwise, Sir Alaric's going to be here for an hour, or you can go to the Green Queen Inn. I'll leave that up to you.
I think Anita's waiting to hear back from the weasels and stuff like that. And she'll stay with Alaric, and she'll probably just find a chair in the corner and just start on Tusk Love. And if it looks like he's,
reading.
getting sad or anything like that from having to do blood and stuff like that, she'll read some out to him. That's
I'm
comfortable.
thanks.
I'm happy to stay here as well. I've got some reading to do myself.
Okay.
Yes, I will sit next to you, near you.
Maybe I could go to the inn and get some takeaway. I could and take it away.
Actually, Santiago and most
And
men,
bring
do
some
you want to
food.
go see if you can find Hilda the Hunter? She might be staying at the Green Queen Inn, and if it's dinner time, how to find. I don't know.
It's
Suppose it's
okay.
worth-
Either you can do that or you can dash door. That's up to you.
Sorry, Harley, I
know
didn't even
that we
hear a
can do
word
that.
you said there. Are you, did you talk there?
I said, yeah, sounds like a good idea. We could do that. You hear me?
Yes, we can
Yes,
hear
now we
you
did.
now,
Yeah. Know what happened there?
It's okay.
yeah. Okay, so tell me who's going to the Green Queen Inn and who's staying here with Sir Alaric.
I'm
I'll go
staying
to
with
the
you,
inn.
Alaric.
Okay.
Anita and Peter with Alaric, and Santiago and Mulchman to the inn.
All right, so
That sounds like-
we'll go, Peter. Just you're gonna do a study sort of thing here. Just roll me a d12 for me, please, and tell me what you're trying to study for.
Okay, D12, let's roll. That is a 4.
And what are you looking for exactly? Anything in particular?
I think Sir Peter is going to pick up. Well, first he's going to try to get into that bag that the books disappeared from first. So he's going to open that bag and go, it's empty again. Let me think. Let me think of the book that I want. Maybe this will work. Yes. He pulls out a book. It's a bag of holding. This tricky thing. I've come across these, I think.
Baggage of holding.
Strange. This is strange. Anyway, the book. Yes. the one about druids. He's going to take that book out with like the spells and the nature of the place. He's going to start flicking through it and having a bit of a read.
So, are you trying to learn more about druids, or are you trying to learn more about the nature of Druskenvald?
More about druids, I think. He's going to be focusing on that part first.
Okay. In terms of druids, I think that whatever knowledge that you get from the druids helps you be able to perhaps settle into your body a little bit better in terms of what you're able to do and what druids mostly are capable of. Technically, what druids can wild shape. Just reading over this particular druid book, it seems that most druids are either a part of the followers of the old ways, which is the Green Queen, or the patient fold of the fold of the patient lady. Both of which seem to be nature themed. One has to do with revering nature, and one seems to be about living with it.
Interesting.
That's what you get out of that little study session. But I think the more important part for you is being a slightly more comfortable about the idea of being a druid, and perhaps some things that you could discover with your own investigation of how your body sort of works and how it's evolved.
Yeah, you see Peter kind of go, as he reads the book, like, I see. Wonder. And he kind of says stuff out loud as he flicks through the pages.
Very nice. Jared, very low DC. Roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Sounds good. All right.
This is just
Can you do it with advantage because he's getting Anita reading stories?
Sure. This is just an 8. This is just an 8.
That's fine. It's okay.
Hey, it wouldn't be the first time we've rolled a 1 and a 2.
Disadvantage or advantage, so Alaric?
Is it tough love? Because all his blood might go to the wrong part.
Yeah. What kind of book are you reading to me?
It's tough love. It is tough love. 100%.
Oh no.
Might be disadvantage.
Yeah, let's go disadvantage. That'd be kind of funny.
That one looks like a good vein to use.
You passed anyway.
Okay.
It was only
You
an
passed
8.
11.
It was only an 8.
See?
It
Lucky.
was only an 8.
Still made it. That was a close one.
Yeah, the hour seems to, maybe for you, drag by.
George, this isn't 2 hours long.
As he does,
Definitely draining the main vein there.
he seems to be using some sort of contraption that you would find at a hospital to sort of drain the blood fluid out of in a tube and into the cauldron itself.
I love that because I was almost imagining this is like a blood donation, so he's got like a little squeegee, like a little squeeze thing, and he's like rolling it around. Yeah.
You can see that Jean, is the man, is not particularly pleased about doing this. He's told you the reason as to why he's not a huge fan of this already, but you can see that he doesn't enjoy doing this as he's going through this procedure.
I think Alaric will say, I am grateful that you are doing this. I know this is not something you necessarily want to do.
I don't like dealing with blood. I've seen enough in a lifetime, both as a warrior myself in my younger years and at Dawn's Gate. That Crimson Monastery was too much.
I can tell that you have that. Most people would have thrown up the moment in time would have shown that three-headed monstrosity, and you barely, even though you had a reaction, you barely bat an eye.
I've seen plenty worse, and this land of Druskenvald is filled with creatures that are grotesque and bizarre. You best be wary as newcomers yourself.
Yes, that is in line with what we've heard so far. does not seem like a safe place.
He looks at you for a moment. If you ever wanted to learn more about the beasts of this place, I do trade with Rowan on occasion, and I believe he studies a lot of the beasts in the area. I believe he lives outside of town, though.
Ah, yes, I was hearing something while we were over at the library earlier, but if that is the case, then yes, that is someone I would want to speak with.
He might be able to help you figure out weaknesses or differences in certain enemies of this place. The land of Druskenvald has very much unique creatures that you have not seen its like before, as you've already shown me, but plenty more as well.
I'm sorry, John, but you said something before that I don't know if I understood what you said. You said something about the shroud? What is that?
Did you not see the shroud as you got on the train, the Ghostlight Express, did you not?
Yes.
Did you not see the
Sorry,
shroud?
I might have forgotten something.
Did you not see the shroud around you?
Is that all the ghosty things in the sky?
The haze, the
All
shroud,
the haints?
all the spirits of the dead that are unable to move
That did you?
on from.
Yeah.
Why does it have the villagers in a bit of a tizzy at the moment?
I'm unsure.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I'm unsure. All I heard mentioned was the shroud. So the fact that I'm hearing news of the shroud worries me slightly.
But is it doing something different?
Hilda.
Than it normally is?
Maybe Hilda knows more. She's the one that traverses around.
Oh. Okay. So it did seem to be different, I guess, on the train in that it had paints in it that derailed the train and stuff like that, I guess. So in our experience, it's weird, but we didn't know that was weird because it is only our second day in town. So in what you know of it, does it look different?
We can't see. We're in the middle of Wickermoor, young lady. I understand. There's a reason why we don't see the shroud from where we are.
What's the reason?
Because we are in the middle of Druskenvald. The shroud is significantly further away. It shrouds around the land of Druskenvald.
Not just around Wickermoor, you mean around everywhere? Like it's around all the edges of Druskenwald, is it?
Yes. It covers the
Oh,
land.
And the only way to go through it is with the train? The Ghostlight Express?
There are many ways to go through the shroud. The Ghostlight Express is one of those ways. I've not seen a lot of strangers with other abilities like that, though.
What happens if you go... I'm sorry, I know maybe you don't know terribly much about it. You said you've been here a year yourself, but can somebody go the other way through the shroud and go out of Druskenwald?
I would suggest not doing that. You don't see those
But can
people
they?
again.
Oh, that makes sense, I guess. Maybe.
Which either means that they have something really beautiful and wonderful on the other side, or something completely the opposite.
Maybe they're alive again. Maybe they can go back and see the people that they left behind or something.
However, if no one passes back through, that is a concern.
As the blood finishes pooling and he pinches off and does a slight bandage over the...
Just before
Yep.
he takes the drip out, Peter was kind of coming over the phrases to do a spell, and he's just been looking at this spell for a while. And he casts Enlarge Reduce on Sir Alric accidentally. I just wanted to see. I did a roll. And you actually reduce in size.
Do I go to a medium or do I go to
So from
I'll
a-
go small. I
from
can
an
go small
8-foot
if you want.
creature,
I think
you
it's a
probably
one
go
size.
to a 5-foot creature, maybe. We'll stick with between 5 and 6
Does
foot.
half.
5 and 6 foot.
Oh, okay, sick.
Just been like looking
Oh,
at
so
the guy,
just-
he's just
just
like
shrink.
concentrating on the book, and he's just like do this, and then he just reduced down in size. So Peter doesn't even realize he's done it, so he's just continuing reading the book.
So Peter, it was the magic potentially that you were working on.
I was just looking at a certain spell. You seem smaller.
You
Then he
seem
was just like-
smaller.
Measuring herself against her.
Yes, I believe what you did was
Who's
very
taller, me or him? You know.
As you guys are
You sure they
discussing
didn't take
this,
too much blood?
we'll go
Too
to...
much blood for you.
Alaric, were you a large creature or a medium-sized creature?
Also-
You'd be medium, right?
We're playing
Normally,
this still as medium despite being 8 foot
So-
tall.
because
Technically,
now you're
yeah.
small.
Yeah, so well, technically he is a medium, but he's actually his feature says he's large, so he's actually a large.
Medium
Considered in
creature.
most
Right.
features.
Well, reduce
I'm
just
happy
cuts
for
your
him to be
height in
tiny.
half. So if you're
happy
9
for him to
feet
be
tall,
small.
now you're 4.5.
I'm happy
No,
for
it
him to be
doesn't. It
small.
reduces it by a category. So you go
Yeah,
from
so
a
I
large
go-
creature to a medium creature, to a medium creature to
Yeah.
a small creature.
I'm happy for him to be small, but essentially,
For
I
the
think yeah.
I'd like a
purposes-
big feet.
I'm happy for him
For
to be
the
small. It doesn't
purposes
bother me.
of Sir Peter doing a spell, he's unsure of what he was doing. Let's
I
just
can go
say he
small.
got down to 5 foot from his 9. I think that seems fair.
I can go small.
I want to like a halfling.
How big is it? Yeah, I could go small. What's that?
They take too much blood, Sir Alex.
Anita's like,
You're
Her
looking a
head's
bit
tilting
smaller.
down for the first time.
It's like goblin sized.
I
Yeah.
believe that spell of yours was very effective.
Oh, I was just reading a book. Oh, maybe. I am so sorry if I did that to you. I hope it's not permanent.
Oh well, that's a very different experience.
Okay.
I hope I don't pass out from this.
It's a minute. It's okay. It's okay.
He bandages you up and says, well, I think I'm going to call it a night here. Look, I'll be working on your glove tomorrow morning, and I should have everything ready for you a little later in the night tomorrow. Around this time. Give me about 24 hours.
Very well. Thank you for your time.
So we'll, as you guys are leaving, we'll
Thank
go
you,
to
Sean.
the Green Queen Inn team here, Mulchman and Santiago, as you head into the inn.
Yeah.
You enter the inn, and it's got I wouldn't say it's crowded, but if you were to make a quick count, there's maybe 8 to 10 people here. So it's definitely busier than it was last night, for sure. What are you guys doing?
Do we recognize anyone?
You definitely see Older at the counter, who is the... Let me show you a picture of her again, just in case you do not remember Miss Older, who is the proprietor of the Green Queen
Alma?
Inn.
A-L-M-A? was it?
Older. What did I say?
Olda.
Hold on.
Olda or Alma?
Older. Was I saying
Older.
Olma?
I think it's
Oh,
Alma.
I might have been saying
Okay.
Olma.
I'll take
It's
it.
Older.
Olda.
Da.
A-L-D-A?
Yes.
I mean, either work.
Thank you.
But you
She doesn't
don't
like
see any
cats,
more
remember?
familiar faces in here.
I suppose we approach Alda and, excuse me, have you seen, who are we looking for again?
You are
Hilda the Hunter.
Hilda the Hunter, yes.
Have you seen a hunter by the name of Hilda?
Yes. She is in at the moment. She's got a room upstairs. I believe that's her over there. As you look in the corner and you see a woman sort of sharpening what looks like an arrow in the corner.
Thank you so much, and we'll head over to her.
Okay. You head over to her. And now, this woman, let me go to her here. This woman, she's got sort of scars over her cheeks. Her hair is somewhat braided, and she's got a very much a wild sort of look to her, and very piercing, sort of like yellowy, browny sort of eyes, and sort of almost and a little bit of a ring around her one of her nostrils. This is her here, as she seems to be sharpening one of her arrows, and she just minding her own business.
Okay. Santiago, you specialize more with people than I do. Do you mind taking over?
Oh, see, I can go toward
scary.
the hunt. She's a little bit scary, see, but I will go and say hello. And I put on, I down my shirt, looking my best. I walk up with my biggest smile, and I'm like, buenas tardes, good evening. We new around. Hello, I am Santiago
What do you
Jesus
want?
Fernandez. I just wanted to say hello, my friend. Maybe share a drink. I can buy you a drink.
Just giving you a bit of a stare.
You don't want a drink? Everyone loves a drink.
Sure. Get me a drink.
Okay. I wave to the Alda. Those two ales. You like ale?
Yes.
Okay. 2 ales. He's like, this is going terrible. And this is my friend Mulch. So three actually. This is my friend Mulchman.
Just a warn off for me, please.
Oh, okay.
You may call me Mulchman.
Right.
So he just slides in. He's like, this is super fucking awkward.
Yep.
But he's gonna slide in and sit down anyway. He's like, it's lovely to meet you. We were here yesterday. We didn't see you around, so you must be new around town too, see?
I go many places. I've been here many times.
It's a nice place to be. You see, yeah.
I did one little thing, sorry, Alan. Can I say that we gave the 3-headed thing to these guys as they left because we didn't need it with Jean anymore? Gave them that little bit of.
Do we want the
fleshy
3
thing?
heads?
I don't
Gonna
know.
walk into the park with
if
3
you want
heads?
to.
Gonna talk to Hilda about the
Your
monster,
interest.
maybe? I don't know.
You can run it over with your badger or something. Just like
Right. Look, you know what?
Just a Mulchman.
You know what? Both of you roll an insight check just to see. You're trying to gauge this woman right now, and she's really being very unsocial.
cagey, man.
Unsocial.
Yeah, man. Insight. Alright.
Santiago, you just think she's just very unsocial, and she's just not being very nice right now. I wish she was being a little bit more nicer than like keeping up to speed with your sort of level of socialness. Mulchman, you look at this woman, and you're a man of the wild too. This woman is very much aware of any new things that come her way. She is very wary of, and you get that sense of wariness from her. You are new people to her.
That's fair.
Okay.
Like,
We're trying to get her services. Yeah, like
well, we don't. I don't know. We don't need a hunter. We just heard about a hunter, right? We want to know who who they
Miss
were,
Wolf
right?
mentioned her, and she might know more information about like the woods because she travels in there regularly. She might know more information about the cursed creatures that we found, or even birds. Something like that.
I understand we're disturbing you in what might be a well-deserved rest. We were just told by an acquaintance of ours, you may be familiar with her as well, that you are quite the expert of the woodland realm around here and what creatures may be encountered inside. We found something in there, and we hope to gain your opinion on such a matter. If you don't mind, I'm going to open the bag and show. I'm not gonna plop it on the table, but just like show her inside the bag.
She looks down at it. What's your passive insight?
My passive answer is 15.
You see her eyes widen just very slightly, in a bit of sort of shock, but then she goes back to her closed off sort of persona. You fought this.
We fought two of them.
These things are not natural of the wild. They are monstrosities. I've only seen their like once.
Well, we've seen Santiago.
It's okay. I was gonna say that, like, we seen them, but we also seen other things that similar characteristics. You have you seen other things in your travels? I don't know, maybe feathers or fur, what there was not before.
There are many creatures of Druskenvalds, and I have fought many. However, this is not a creature. Like I said, it's a monstrosity. If you find more of these, they should be put down immediately. These are cursed beings. They should not be.
Able to transform other people into more of these creatures. Whether it be by passing on the curse or any other means.
I am unsure. I am not familiar with curses. But this is not in my realm of knowledge. Monstrosities is not something I deal with. I am of the wild. I destroy those that don't belong.
Understandable. By chance, this might seem such like a strange question, but as you can understand, we are in strange times. Would these creatures have anything to do with magpies?
She sort of eyes you, sort of squinting a little bit, and she says, "Magpies are mysterious around these parts. They've grown considerable in flocks of recent. I'm unsure if they have any sort of connection to any monstrosity such as this. All I know is that their number has increased dramatically." As you guys are talking here. We'll sort of bring the party to get sort of together now. Are you guys heading back into the inn after you finished with the smithy?
I'd say Alec would be.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, so Alec, you have become large again. I'm thank goodness for that. I was wondering if you'd stay that way.
That was quite an interesting spell you were to perform, and very interesting.
Yes, I'm so sorry. I didn't even realize I did it. I was just looking at the book and I was just humming along to the words, and poof, you shrank.
As you guys are about to enter the Green Queen Inn, you see that same man from earlier, sort of just almost he was in the same spot as before, just mumbling to himself and raking leaves and picking up rubbish.
I think you would, if we notice this twice, I think Alaric would say, like, we're about to respond to your magic comment, Sir Peter, but then looks and says, either this is the most inefficient leaf raker I've ever seen in my entire life, or there's something bizarre, because has he not moved since we've been gone an hour?
You are correct. He does seem to be in the same spot. This spot in particular, it's not where we bury those wolves at the beginning or anything like that.
No.
Okay.
Also, there's no leaves on this tree whatsoever, and yet there's still lots of leaves on the ground.
Oh, it's the leaves from the forest, Rebecca. Stop it.
I know.
That is very strange. We should get down to this mystery at once.
There's
Where
like
do
not
the
even any
leaves
trees
go?
around with.
Where do they come from?
Derail whatever we're doing to find out.
That's right. Exactly. Exactly right. Derail the whole thing.
If only we had Sir Molchman's magnifying glass, we could get to the bottom of it.
Indeed, we are without it right now. We need that.
What are you guys doing? Are you dealing with this man, or are you going in to check on your friends?
Should we perhaps talk to this man, or move on?
I think he's piqued my curiosity as well, so Alaric. Peter tilts his hat to the guy and says, "Good evening."
You see a elderly sort of man with a mop of like reddish grey hair and a sort of like a very wild beard. He's very much cross-eyed, and he's just got a very slight smile on his face.
Oh wow! I can hear his voice. I think you just ready to say
Dude, pain.
I'm gonna just stand over here,
Pain?
Sir Alaric. So one of the eyes can be looking at me, and you can stand over there, and the other eye can be looking at you.
It is oddly convenient that he can speak to two at once.
Dude, pain.
Do you need help, my friend? It looks like you have been.
He looks at you. Death, pain.
Those are indeed unfortunate events. Do you need help with these leaves that you are raking?
Death, doom, pain.
Death do pain. Very
Death
well.
Death
Doom,
can be painful.
Ah,
Death can be painful.
that's what he's saying. Very well.
I think he. You know what?
Does he stink of alcohol?
Yeah, my guy does not have the skills for this. He is gonna just see. Yeah, does he smell like alcohol? Is he drunk, or is this just the way he is?
You don't smell anything from him. If anything, maybe he smells sort of gross. In terms of
I was
just
going to say,
like,
this image is giving smells a little bit like piss.
yeah,
Oh, I can smell. I
a
can
little bit
smell
like that. A little bit like that.
I can smell him.
You see, his clothes are somewhat dirty as well.
Actually,
like,
I was gonna say, Alaric.
very
Oh, sorry, go
worn.
man. Go.
Very worn, very dirty.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say because Alaric actually has very keen senses of smell, so it actually would probably wouldn't smell great. Well, yes. It was nice to meet you. You happy to help next time if you are still working on this one spot?
You see, he's using the rake, He's raking up this one spot. There's no leaves in this one spot.
Can I investigate the spot that he's raking? Is there any disturbances? Has it been dug up before?
Other than the disturbances of the rake? No.
What is your name, good sir?
Death, doom, despair, annihilation.
That's an interesting name. I'll just call you Death for now.
Did you write that down, Sir Peter? Because I believe that he mentioned his name quite quickly.
Yes, it was quite quick.
Alaric wants to make a comment, but he's not going to.
You see, he just keeps mumbling these words.
I think that's all we can converse with this guy at this present time. Shall we join our friends?
Agreed. Well, yes,
I'll say
as
just
I said.
during.
Oh, go back.
No. I was just gonna say, just during this moment, Anita actually would have gone over to the constable's office and just did like a bit of a weasel switch out, like you know, anything to report? No, nothing. Okay, taking the shift now. Again, just anything strange.
Can you talk to these things?
No, but they're friendly and they're supposed to try and help me. And
Okay.
like, I can give them instructions. It says so.
That's
they
fine.
do.
But
Yeah.
I don't know if they would be able to communicate to you what if anything happened in there. But you know, just you know
No,
what?
but I assume they would come get me if there was something.
Yeah,
That's
exactly,
the kind of the standing order that they have.
They did
It's
not
like,
come and
let
get you.
know if there's
They
something.
did not come and get you.
No.
It's more like
So just like
the owner
keeping them
talking
fresh,
to
doing a
death.
little bit of a rotation kind of thing, you know. And I know that I could bring the weasel back to Sabita to talk to them, right? Because you can talk to animals, yeah.
Be familiar with speaking with animals or creatures.
For the purposes of bringing the party together, at least for the moment, let's all go.
We're gonna
together
move.
first.
We're gonna move.
Yes, we are. Yes,
We'll
yeah. I was
get to the
gonna make a big
weasels. We'll
correct.
get to the weasels if you want to talk to them in a second. But you see your party sort of having a very awkward / tense conversation in the corner with this woman that I put a picture of earlier. Seems very wild and very fierce.
Hello. Apologies, we took a bit longer than expected.
What up, friend? Come here. We have a new friend. Her name is Hilda.
Well met,
She's
I am
a
Sir
hunter.
Alaric. Oh,
Nice
you're
to
a
meet
hunter. You are a hunter.
Just stares at the lot of you for like a good couple of seconds of silence. Yes, I'm a hunter.
I have been interested in learning more about the creatures of this land. We are quite new here.
They do seem quite odd. We have encountered a few strange beasts.
Your friend here showed me one of them. I wouldn't call it a beast, though.
More monstrous if I'm telling the truth, yes.
Unnatural.
This is what we were talking about. See, she said that it's cursed and we have to kill them, like what we were doing. So we're doing the right thing. See, they are not creatures, but they local creatures.
And they don't
He
sing
has
anywhere
remote,
near
though.
as good as Santiago sings.
No,
She
not at all.
also
Not
mentions
at
that the magpies have been acting strange in the area for some time.
It's like
Growing in
lots
number.
and lots and lots more. You see, yeah.
all.
We
So
did
they have
actually see
increased.
these- Oh, sorry. Go, Sir Peter.
Oh, so their population has increased of recent.
Apparently.
We did see
I
that
don't like the
magpies
magpies
are
very
feasting on some of those monstrosities. They seem to have odd behavior. Are we looking into this too much? Looking at what's her name? Sorry,
Hilda.
Hilda. Looking at Hilda, are we barking up essentially the wrong tree here, or is there something unusual with the birds?
I absolutely beamed one of them in the head so hard with a rock, and it didn't even care.
There are many. bizarre things in Druskenvald. Magpies are only one thing. Whether they have any connections to your monstrosity, I have no idea. But yes, they are growing in number.
Interesting.
I think we need to start paying closer attention to the birds around here, because there is something. There is a conspiracy of birds happening or something.
I'm with you, Miss Anita. There is something odd going on with these creatures. You're quite versed in these lands, are you not, Miss Hilda?
Yes.
We were speaking to the blacksmith earlier, and he mentioned something strange. Well, more like the villagers talking about something strange about the shroud itself. Have you noticed anything in your ventures?
I was near the edge of Wickermoor at the time. A little over a day ago. I noticed the shroud closing in. There should be no shroud around Wickermoor. But my observations have shown that the shroud has surrounded the state of Wickermoor.
It's like it's being cut off from the rest of Druskenwald?
Yes. I've only been in the southerly direction. I have not checked up north or any of the other directions yet.
Do you plan to do so?
Yes.
When do you plan to do so?
Next morning.
Guys,
Is
you
it
know what we
tomorrow
should
morning?
call?
Would it be possible if we join you to discover more? Join you on this,
I
on your
act
survey.
alone.
Respectfully, yes, I understand this.
Do you think there's a direction that you would like other people to hunt and investigate in? Because you can't be everywhere at once.
I will
Maybe
be
there's something
heading
we can
into
check
the
out, and then
east.
we can meet and pack up again.
I will be heading in the easterly direction tomorrow.
Would you like us to check west or north while you do so, and we can compare notes?
Do what you like.
Okay.
Actually, did she say where did she say she came from before? Sorry.
She was
South.
in
She said
the
she came from
southerly
south.
direction, yes.
Okay, so she wouldn't have likely run into my counterpart because he's in the north,
Mm-hmm.
northeast
No.
somewhere. Okay, that's cool. All right, he was gonna ask, but I don't think he will.
This, you know what? I think it's probably a good idea. Let me bring you guys right now to the Druskenvald map, so you can sort of have a little bit of a look. So, it looks very small in all things considered. Wickermoor village is in the middle of Wickermoor here, and she said she came from the southerly direction, which is Enoch, and she will be heading east here.
It's like Crescent Court.
Mhm.
To Chateau.
Edelu.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
We know a lady who might be coming to you to ask for some help potentially. Her name is Mrs. J, and she recently lost her husband, who was unfortunately killed in the woods. We are still investigating it ourselves, but she did mention your name, that she might come seek you for help. If you could please be kind to her, because she has just lost her husband, that would be a very nice thing to do. And maybe being nice is not necessarily a priority for you. I understand that, but it is important when you are in a community to care for the people around you, and you are currently in this community.
Just staring you down.
And he's just
It is okay,
smiling.
Miss Anita. I believe
looking
that
a
is a
little
yes.
nervous.
I believe there's a yes, Miss Anita.
She's not being hostile. She's being very unsocial. That would be the best way to explain it. She's not being. It's not intended to be hostile. She's just very intense.
Yeah, I think it's kind of just a social situation that sort of would make Anita a little bit nervous, kind of thing. So she might just like. Yeah. Oh, and also the teacher here, Miss Ember Wolf, who has been taking responsibility for the children who have been going into the woods and getting cursed. She might also come to speak with you as well. A couple of people have mentioned your name, hence why we wanted to seek you out. And she's sort of going to get a little bit rambly unless somebody stops her, because she's a bit nervous about the intense staring. So maybe if that's something that works with your schedule as well, and when they approach you, you could potentially discuss certain.
I slide over my beer. I'm going to slide over my beer and be like,
a drink, Miss Anita.
Here.
you look hot.
Ale.
Miss
Anita, this is for you. This is for you.
I don't actually eat or drink anything, though. Thank you, though.
That's
Maybe you should try.
Maybe you
Pretend.
can show me marbles. You did not show me that game. I have the marbles still. We can. Alaric's just like, how can I get her away from this woman?
Or give the woman an apologetic look, like.
Hilda, there seems to be a man raking outside in a particular area. Do you know much about this fellow, by any chance?
Ask a local.
Ask a local. Very well.
I will do that.
Maybe ask Elna. She probably knows everybody. I reckon she's in the pub.
Thank you so much for your help. And also, I really like your braids and that you've done in your hair. And
Hilda stands up and walks away without saying anything.
She was
a plate of food.
Nice.
She was offered a drink earlier. She didn't touch it.
Yeah.
As she definitely walks off.
Free drink for one of you guys. You want to drink? Alaric, you know, you've lost a lot of liquid. You should have more liquid.
you should probably have some apple juice or something, and a cookie.
Ale.
What was the drink you gave her?
Ale.
I could take it.
Gotta say, could definitely have
I'm gonna get drunk.
Could definitely rival yours there, Sir Alaric. Definitely on par.
Indeed, she had quite the skills, did she not?
I think she was friendly, just sort of underneath.
The way you said that, it was like, whoa, attractive woman. The way you said that, oh, what a set of skills.
Very impressed.
She's just one of those friends who maybe takes a little bit longer to open up, I think.
Very well.
Yes.
I think she's more used to being alone, you know? She's not used to people so much.
You might be right, Senor Fernandez.
You were right to ask about that, indeed. You were right to ask about that person outside. Should we ask someone in here briefly before? I'm feeling quite knackered.
Yes,
There's a guy outside?
Close to myself. Yes, we saw a guy raking an area earlier this evening, and then an hour later he seemed to be raking the same spot.
By the way, I should mention, Jared, you do have an exhaustion point here, right?
Oh, yeah, that's why I'm like, that's what I said, he's knackered. He's ready to go to bed.
Did the man outside look like he wanted to dig up the spot, or like he was smoothing out the spot? Because the
Well,
badger
he's
can
more
dig
like-
really fast if he wants to dig.
I mean, you saw him as well, didn't you, Miss Anita? But he was just
And he
raking.
went off to do the weasels.
Oh,
So
that's right. Yes. Well, he
I
was
would have
just
seen him, but
unfortunately-
didn't stay for the conversation, we'll say.
It unfortunately looked like he was not playing with a full quiver, if you get what I mean.
He needs more arrows?
I'm saying that he's mentally challenged.
Probably shouldn't be playing with arrows then.
This is a
He's
fair
very
call,
wise.
Mr. Newton.
Oh, your
Alright.
face just
Next
made me
time,
laugh.
I will not. You know what? Yes, I will not give him arrows. That is very wise. He's
How about-
he's doing a sigh because he's tired, but also
Yeah.
dual.
Like, wow. Yeah. I think we should
you might be
maybe get
right,
dinner
Yes, we should get
and
dinner and sleep.
Would
And
you
the sleep?
lead me to this individual that you speak of?
Yes. Yes, I can.
I'm gonna do
Maybe
Could be
Peter
good,
should do it because
could
you
be
need to
bad.
you need to rest, man.
I will point you in that direction, and you can go.
Sorry, Harley, what were you going to say there?
Sorry.
It's alright.
So I'm gonna do a thing. Could be good. Could be bad. We'll see how we go.
Okay.
I'll lead you to the band that we saw previously.
Fair enough. Okay. As we approached, I'm going to don my medallion of thought.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I believe that has the ability to cast detect thoughts, right?
We're gonna dive in.
It's interesting.
You're going to witness the apocalypse.
You detect this man's thoughts, and you see those same words he keeps speaking in his head: doom, despair, like all those sort of words. What did he say? Doom, death, pain. He even said annihilation at some point. But those words just keep repeating over and over. You make him do a wisdom save. He'll do a wisdom save here anyway, but you know what? He'll most likely fail it anyway with a freaking -4. Yeah, definitely. You delve deeper into his sort of mind, and the only image that seems to come back to is the estate at the top of the hill.
Okay.
That's the you can see even with this detect thoughts that this man funnily enough, like Sir Alaric said, there's something very wrong with this man. Something's happened to him where he has incredibly low intelligence right now, and that something's wrong with him. But the only thing you get out of him are the words that he keeps mumbling and a slight image of the estate at the top of the hill.
Would I be able to do a physical check, like an Arcana check, to see if he's under?
Did you go with Mulchman here?
Yes, I walked out with him to put him.
He guided me to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did you say you were doing? Sorry, Sir Peter?
I was gonna do some kind of Arcana or magic. Seeing if I get a vibe off the guy.
Roll me an
If he's
Arcana
under a
check.
condition.
Roll me an Arcana check. You did that privately.
Ah, bugger. Sorry, I had a private.
Dang.
Back to the world. Here we go.
Back to the world.
All right, I'll roll again.
You sense no magical influence on him whatsoever.
Doesn't seem to be magically. Strange. What do you make of this?
Death, doom, pain.
Half.
Disintegration.
you again.
Annihilation.
I talked to Santiago. I dive into his thoughts. The only thing that comes up, just more of this gambling, is that state over there.
You talking about the state that the Druskenvalds went up to, Mr.
Yes.
Mrs. Druskenvald?
No, they went east.
They went to another city.
The
No?
mayor
They went to the...
mayor invited them
Mayor
up to
accepted
the
them.
estate to stay.
Yep.
Oh, I thought he was taking them to the chateau.
No, that's a state away.
Yeah. Okay.
They got a free house, basically, at this
Yeah.
place.
Oh, I thought they were ages away.
No.
When was the
no.
last
Might have
time?
walked
When was the last time you remember seeing the Druskenvalds?
I mean, they departed once we had that encounter with the wolves and ran into the mayor. They went up to that state with him.
That was like
We
a
haven't-
day or two ago.
We haven't
Like
seen
about a
them
day
since,
ago.
have we?
Yes, about a day ago. This is
think
the
we may
second
have
night
to-
we've been here.
I think we may.
To
have
be
go
fair-
on this.
We were in the bushes, so I'm not there. Oh, I forget I'm at the pub.
As
So
you
sure, I'm
guys
the
are
sheriff.
having this conversation, the hour has turned to the midnight hour as it's reaching 10 o'clock at night.
We may have to do this tomorrow after some rest.
Yes.
I don't know about you, but I am low on spells.
I'm completely knackered myself, Mulch Man. Shall we join our companions?
Yes, but I think the sooner we get up to that state, the better. So
Yes, I
Let's
believe
rest.
so. I believe on the second night we were meant to join the Druskenvalds for dinner. I believe they invited us over, so we check it out.
Okay, so we're gonna head over to
Back to the Green Queen Inn.
the Green Queen Inn. Everyone
Okay.
else.
I assume you guys have dinner. Are you doing anything, or you're heading up to the room? In fact, you know what?
Just made sure our rooms are still there with Older
No,
and
Older,
gotten
Older,
Alaric off to bed.
You the gold that you gave you gave to her was for the week, so you're staying there for the week, so that's perfectly fine. Yeah, your rooms are still there, and you know that Hilda's got a room there now as well.
Mm-hmm.
Anita has one weasel down her shirt, and she's tried to put the badger somewhere on Alaric as she's escorting Alaric up to the bedrooms.
I think you are going to have to roll a stealth check or a sleight of hand check,
Sure.
Anita.
Badger.
Alaric
More
cannot
likely to
help
hide
you
on
this
your
time.
body than on my body. No, that's alright. She's just trying to stuff it down the back of your shirt or something.
Shit.
Sleight of hand. Let's go sleight of hand.
Okay.
Yeah. Good luck.
Oh, good on you.
Oh,
Yeah,
you have
you get by. You get by without Elder noticing.
I know
Very
where to
nicely
stuff a
done.
badger. It's fine.
That sounds so gross.
That sounds
Raven,
very
dirty.
gross.
How to stuff a badger? Are you a taxidermist? I didn't realize.
This is
I
what she's
didn't
like
heard of
whispering
that.
to Alaric as she's like pushing the badger down the back of his shirt. It's okay. It's okay. I got this.
What are you
We just
doing?
walk on by. It's okay. He'll be still. He'll be very still.
All right.
What are you doing?
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Are you guys spending the night then? Are you doing anything else? Otherwise, we'll just have a long rest.
Yeah.
I
that's fine.
will attempt to talk to Sir Mulchman and say, I quite enjoyed when we were making wicked dolls the other night. Do you have enough energy to humor me
Oh
for a
well,
couple of hours?
my age it's hard to go to sleep sometimes anyway. So sure, we'll make some more. We'll practice more wicker craft if you
Thank
wish.
you. I quite enjoyed our time the other night as we made them, so I'd like to join you in a little bit more craft.
I'm always happy to teach others the craft.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
When
I guess
Anita
Molten
was
stay up
sure,
a little bit later.
when Anita was sure that Alaric was in bed and tucked him in with the badger, she would have taken the weasel over to Moltmann and Sir Peter's room and just sort of said, Sir Peter, any chance you're able to ask the weasel about what he saw
Yes.
with the deputy? It's just something that's on my mind. And the thing is, he's going to disappear at dawn.
Good point. Yes, let me see. Rawr. He starts to kind of attune his voice to speak with the
Weasel.
Rawr.
So you casting it?
Yep, I cast
Okay.
Speak with Animals. Hello.
What are you
hello,
looking at,
good sir.
Scarecrow Man? Scarecrow Man,
Sorry, what? I can't understand.
you keep staring at me. Stop staring at me. It's rude.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll avert my eyes. I just wanted to speak to you about what you've encountered in your short life that you've come into existence.
Well,
Anita's just patting.
it's just that this lady that's patting me, and we saw a lot of scary things, like a lot of big things. You saw those big things too. Those scary things with lots of heads.
Yes, they're quite fierce and horrendous. You are correct.
I'm glad I'm correct.
Well, not yes, but other than that, what did you encounter when you're observing the police station?
Oh, I just saw that human play some. He was playing with a couple of papers on his desk, and then the late.
Oh, this voice is not good for me.
Yeah, damn, dude.
You can speak normally.
No. I gotta commit to the bit.
Commit. Yeah.
And then this ladybird came in with another lady and another man, and there was a lot of crying and a lot of that. Yeah.
Okay, you must be talking about Miss J. Then he corrects his voice again and speaks to Miss Anita. Is there anything you'd like to know in particular from your companion?
Like, I just wanted to know if there was like anything that was, strange with the deputy, specifically because he just sort of had a weird sort of vibe to him, kind of thing.
I'll ask again. What did you make of the deputy as well? Did you get any strange vibes of while you're observing?
No. He came in to look at the prisoner for like a couple of seconds, and then he went back to his desk and playing with some papers. That's it.
Hey, did you happen to have a look at those papers by any chance?
No. I was under the ground. I could only peek through the holes of the floor.
Well, thank you for your service. I relay the information back to Miss Anita, exactly word for word what the companion said.
Thank you so much, Sir Peter, and you did such a good job, she's saying to the weasel. She's patting him.
Just a quick question. Do you like being patted by Miss Anita?
Yeah, she pats very well.
He says he is enjoying your pats.
Oh, well, he's going to get 10 million more of them before sunrise.
Would you like any scritches in any particular areas, like behind the ears, chin, favorite?
I like her behind the ears.
Really?
Or behind the ears, Miss Anita. He's enjoying the ears particularly. Yeah.
As we stop this conversation for my voice's sake.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I have to put a slight stop to that.
All good.
Okay, just before we continue, how long are we able to continue tonight?
I'm good to keep going forever.
What's everyone's max?
Midnight.
Midnight?
Midnight.
And midnight would be
Sounds like midnight.
at max.
Okay.
I'm already
Yeah.
dozing
I
off
gotta
here.
go early.
Okay. You guys have your long rest, but there is a but. Let's put a stop to this for a moment. Santiago. You Yeah, with the relic borns, they can stay up for a period of time if they choose to sing and dance and play for 4 hours. But is a 4 hours there where you do need some sort of rest as well. And you do dream. You do dream. We'll play this song here. You're young. Maybe 5, 6 years old. There seems to be a party sort of happening around you. You recognize this sort of party. You've been here before. You look at your hands. Young boy's hands. You look around and you see so many familiar faces of family, of friends. But this particular party was special. Well, as special as any Dia de los Muertos is. But this particular year was the year that your dear abuela passed. And you're not sure how to feel. You see a lot of dancing, a lot of singing, a lot of happy voices. And in the corner you see a very much a familiar face to you. The one that's been teaching you how to play. It's your uncle. He seems to be tuning the guitar in the corner. What do you do?
Age for me is going to walk up to Uncle Ernesto. Look, dude, he loved his abuela. At the same time, he knows he's young, but he knows enough about Dia de los Muertos and that it's a celebration of those who have gone. But he's a little bit struggling with it, and he goes up to his uncle, who he admires, and he's going to talk to him about it. And he's like, I know abuela is with all of the familia on the other side, but I miss her so much. Everyone's so happy, but inside I am still a little bit sad.
Little Santi, I know it is okay to be upset and sad, but you know, a lot of people outside of our land, they get it wrong, Santi, you know, they think, he's just sort of strumming his guitar at this point. They think that the Dia de los Muertos is about death and sadness and negativity, and yes, there is a lot of that goes around. But Dia de los Muertos isn't about death. It's about love. Everyone dies, Santi. That's just how the story ends for that person. But forgetting someone, that's the real death. You haven't forgotten your abuela, have you?
No, Uncle, I could never forget abuela. She means so much to me. Little tear rolls down his face.
I used to remember how she used to pinch your cheek so hard that you cried out in pain, but smacked her hand away, and she would laugh and laugh. But, like, Santi, these candles, these flowers, the food, the music, they're invitations. For one night, we remember the people we miss so loudly that the distance between us gets a little bit smaller. We remember what it's like to have them at our table, Santi. Just for one night. Maybe the dead come visit. Maybe they don't. The truth is, I don't really know. But you're looking at the guitar. You know this guitar that he's holding in his hands. But I know this. When I played a song for your abuela just earlier, a song that she loved, I could almost hear her singing along, Santi. And if that's not a visit from someone we love, I don't know what that is. Do you want to hear her, Santi?
Yes, Ernesto. I would love it more than anything.
Do you remember her words, Santi? The words of our family. Play every song with your soul, mijo. The living will hear the music. The dead will hear from you.
Ernesto stops strumming the guitar and tells him softly and looks to the stage towards his right.
Play for her. Play for them. Have a try.
Santiago's itching to play. He's totally itching to play. But he's also really young. And he's nervous. He's like, you think I'm good enough? You think Abuela will hear me?
Remember her words. We will hear the music, but she will hear you. You need to play with your soul. Whatever you play, she'll hear it.
He nods and he takes the guitar and goes up onto the little stage. And he's shaking like a leaf, but after a couple of tentative strums, he gets enough confidence to start singing, and he starts singing really from the heart. He's crying as he's singing this song that he was taught by Ernesto, and singing. And then the more confident he gets, he starts singing at the top of his lungs because he's trying to get as loud as he can to get through all the noise so that Abuela in particular can hear him.
Roll me. This is not necessarily a performance to see how well you did, but a performance to see kind of what happens here. What's your plus on performance right now?
Good question. Let's see. My performance is a +6.
We'll give you a +2 in this situation. A +2. So roll me a performance check and minus it by 4.
Okay. Performance minus.
You know,
4,
baby
6.
Santi.
Baby something. Baby skeleton.
Baby skeleton. Tiny bones.
See if that works.
Ooh, okay. So
Yeah.
So that's a 16. A 16. That's great. You're playing and you're singing this song. Is this a song that you know that your abuela loves?
I would assume that Ernesto would have taught me something from the family because they're a whole family of musicians. So I would guess that it's something that the whole family knows and that she would too.
Yeah, for sure. It's very basic version of the song, but you seem to be performing it very admirably, and you see a lot of smiles from the various family members, including that of your uncle Ernesto. As you're singing, it's almost imperceivable, but it does feel like you can hear your abuela singing with you. It just very softly behind your own voice. And you know her, she was a singer, she had a voice. How does it make you feel to hear her voice singing along with yours?
At first he's shocked, but he keeps going and it makes him feel really empowered. It inspires him that music isn't just playing the guitar. He believes when she used to say that, you know, it's the soul, it's the gateway to the living and the dead. And he just feels so much love and happiness, and that he wants to give this to the world.
As you play, you remember the feeling that gave you hearing your abuela sing, the feeling of watching all your family smiling and clapping and dancing to your tune. You remember seeing a very proud Uncle Ernesto looking towards you with a big sort of grin, and you remember finishing your performance and feeling such a sense of belonging and community with your family. As you continue playing, though, what happens next is not what you remember. As you continue to play, you notice figures standing out of the windows in the darkness around your house. And as you continue playing, more and more sort of gather with every note that you play. Some are strangers, some look half remembered. You look at them. They look translucent. They look like someone, like, they don't look alive. Are they real? You see these silent souls listening from beyond the candlelight. Yet the family around you pays them no mind. The candles flame burn, and as they burn, they start changing colour to a green. The marigolds and the flowers blacken slowly at the edges. And you see her. You see an old woman that you know very well, sitting in a chair, translucent, but staring at you and mouthing along with you. Your abuela. You look at her and she mouths something to you, but you seem to hear it directly into your ear. The dead are never far, mijo. So little Santi, especially when the moon hangs so low. And as she says that, the music sort of starts glitching slightly. Like something seems to happen with the music where everything sort of stops you're playing. No silent, no sound is coming out. You see throughout the windows trees, twisted trees seem to move through and through the window, through the walls. Roots begin creeping beneath the floorboards, and the walls subtly represent like wood and crooked shapes of Wickermoor. The Garrod spirits they start humming softly and then loudly and more loudly, humming that melody, that same melody that you've been singing. And then you look at your abuela mouthing to you again. Be careful who listens when you play. And then you wake up. You wake up in a little bit of a cold sweat. You look
Sweaty bones.
You look, yeah, very sweaty bones, I would say. You do not remember that last moment. In fact, you don't think it happened in your real life at all. That last moment, anyway. You do remember your performance, but not the end.
Yeah. Interesting.
So Kratos, which room are you in currently? Who's sleeping with you?
I think Anita's in there, only because of the badger weasel
Beck was
situation.
mentioning.
But Anita will be like, Alaric on the bed, Anita in the corner, because she doesn't want to get too close.
You hear a knock on the door.
I couldn't actually hear it, Alan, but I'm gonna guess it's almost like silenced, like Alaric's like, what? Oh, okay.
I'll get it.
I got it. It's okay. I feel much better. Oh, gets up and walks over to the door. Doof, doof. Opens the door.
All right. Let me just grab one thing for a moment. Just give me one.
This is in the morning?
This is in the morning.
Yeah, Anita's just going to scoop up her dust balls.
Oh.
Maybe Alaric will notice that and will take a slowly stride over to the door.
Sorry, just
See
give
you
me
again
a
soon.
second. I missed something here. Where do I find it? Here it is.
Bye, Badger.
Yes, your badger is unfortunately gone, Beck. I apologize to tell you.
They'll be back.
I apologize to tell you? Yeah, that makes sense, right?
Okay.
It's okay. Alaric is walking
It does at
around
11:50.
what animals
I
we
know
will
it.
have tonight. He goes to answer the door.
It's a great question.
Where? Okay, I'm gonna have to show you a picture later because I can't find his picture right now. You see
That's fine, mate.
You see a man with a sort of very large forehead. His hair is sort of curled back, and he seems to be wearing butler attire. And he has a quiet smile on his face, as he looks at you with a little bit of a smile. He says, as he seems to be signing to you.
This is funny because I was wondering because I was waiting for this because I actually know sign language.
There you go.
Because he has and he learned it in the military, so he signs back.
So he signs to you. I'm sorry. Do you speak ASL is what I was gonna say.
Auslan.
Do you
Australia,
speak,
not
do you
America.
speak sign language?
He responds, "Yes, I do," and says, "It's been a while. I'm a bit rusty, but what can I do for you, good sir?"
He signs the next couple of bits. He says his name's Walter Jenkins, and he's been tasked by the Druskenvalds to let you know that the dinner invitation is for tonight, and to let you know, and to come to the estate at 6 o'clock.
Perfect. Alaric will sign back and say, he will obviously say, "My name's Sir Alaric," and he will say that perfect. We were still expecting to come, and we will see them then, and to thank them.
he turns to look at you, Anita, and he noticed that you haven't really understood the conversation, but he writes down on a piece of paper, "Hi, my name is Walter, and I can't speak, so I'm signing."
That's okay. It looks like you can talk very well with Alaric.
It's okay. I will fill you in after. I promise.
He bows a courteous bow and leaves.
Curtsy.
Yes.
Walter seemed nice.
Yes, he. Sorry, chaotic Jared was going to be
He
like he
speaks
was the
secret
meanest.
language with you?
He was saying the worst things. It was absolutely terrible. No, just kidding. He says, yes, that was someone sent by the I was about to say Druskenvalds. Holy crap! Is it? Oh, wait.
Lord and Lady Druskenvald.
Yes, correct. Yes. So he says. Yes, they were just reminding us of the dinner tonight at 6 o'clock.
Wow. Okay.
So it seems the dinner is still on.
We'll better let everybody else know. That's so
yes.
nice that you were able to speak hand.
Speak hand.
Speak hand. He kind of he cracks a smile and then it disappears again and says, "Yes, I was able to do it in the military."
Santi, sorry, just quickly, you would have been in either the old men group or Sir Kratos's or Anita's, because you wouldn't have wanted to be alone. So, which room were you in? Would you say?
The old man group sounds like a band.
It does.
I would say away from the animals.
Okay. All right. So that's with the old men.
Okay, he'd be paranoid that he'd wake up and there'd be like a not a hamster. What are they called? The weasel in his guitar.
It makes sense as well, because the old men stayed up with their crafting group for a little while, so Santiago likes to stay up late and play music too, doesn't it?
Sure.
Entertained to the last.
Just ended up studying a band in the middle of the night. Like, one of us plays a jug, the other one plays.
Yeah, we all kind of join in with a bit of a music
bluegrass band.
So
it sounded quite good. It sounded quite good.
Turn it down in there!
So I would imagine that Anita and Sir Alaric go downstairs and wait their companions.
Yes.
And as Mulchman, Sir Peter, and Santiago, what are you doing here?
One thing that everyone will notice when they wake up in the morning is one of the little effigies that we made out of wicker has come to life, and it's just kind of walking around slowly around the room. Like, so Mulchman, does that usually happen? That doll seems to have grown legs and a mind of its own is just walking around the room.
No, that's unusual. My effigies remain quite inanimate, usually.
I would be alarmed, but its presence seems to be giving out this soothing aura about it, and I don't feel afraid of it, but it's kind of soothing. Strange.
How big is it? Just out of curiosity, is it like?
It would be probably. I don't know. Let's see. I would say.
Yeah, like a little toy, or is it like?
A little toy. Let's say like a 30 centimeters tall. So like a little effigy.
Okay.
Decent size effigy, but still.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's pretty solid. A4 sheet of paper is a solid little effigy.
Yeah, let's go with we'll go a bit smaller than that. Let's see. Let's go 15 centimeters. We'll go half that. So it's a little
yeah. All right. So when Santiago sees a little wicker man running around the floor, he's gonna jump in his bones and he's gonna jump onto the bed trying to escape the little fucking wicker man. I said, what the hell is that?
I don't think you need to be afraid of it. It doesn't seem to be harmful anyway. If anything, it seems soothing.
The more he looks at it, the more he thinks it's kind of cute, but he's just like, this is weird. Like, you know, he's used to like voodoo dolls and shit, but they don't come to life.
Aren't you so glad you were in the old man room?
Yeah, away from the animals.
We play with
Hello,
it.
Chewy.
You thought you had to be worried about a weasel.
Churro in the bushes. I don't want-
Just appearing through the bushes like Homer, disappears back again.
Oh, Chewy. Sorry.
Well, if
Yep.
I think when you guys come down with your little straw man thing, you just see Alaric, you know, got breakfast in front of him, and Anita's just sort of like, and do you reckon maybe you could teach me how to do hand stuff too?
And stuff.
Are you talking about the hand language, as in sign language?
And
Is that
we'll
what you're
stop.
referring
We'll
to?
stop the. We'll stop it there. I think we'll stop it after. I think we'll stop it after.
If I can take
And
off
can
my
we do
hand.
stuff too? I think that's a good, a funny place to end. I think that's great. Honestly, I think that's
perfect.
Got a
great.
handy?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
it's, Miss Anita would like to get a hand job. I mean,
No. Well, we'll just continue a little bit more until maybe you guys discuss what you want to do, and then we'll
Hand
stop
stuff.
there. Hand stuff. Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
Keep
go
going.
ahead.
I was joking. I was
Go ahead,
joking.
hand
Keep
stuff.
going.
Exactly, DM. That's exactly right.
I think we're pretty clear on it now.
Just you're talking about common sign language, is that correct, and Miss Anita?
I just mean whatever you were doing with Mr. Jenkins this morning.
I know this.
It's actually one of the first times you've seen Alaric laugh. If you guys have, you're actually there. Let's common sign language. It was all the only action.
Oh, hey, cool. It was great.
I'm more than happy to teach if that is what you want.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. How did you all sleep?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Notice a little thick man walking around besides myself.
So Peter's
Walking
a big
around?
stick man.
I don't think he's talking about me. We woke up this morning. There seemed to be one of the dolls we made last night. It seemed to have come to life. Oddly.
Well, I'm a doll that came to life.
True. Very true.
Touche, but that
This
sounds
one's
a bit
more-
odd, right?
Thick-like.
A little strange. Very strange. Kind of soothing. I don't think it means any malice by any means, but
So
very odd nevertheless.
you mentioned it was just running.
We're not running, just walking around aimlessly, really.
So getting its steps up on a pedometer is it all
Oh,
it is?
I think it's coming down the
Pedometer.
stairs now, and at this stage you see just the little wicker doll just fall down the stairs, like tumble, 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 tumble.
Ah, I see. He's learning, trying to do Miss Anita's acrobatics. That is quite difficult.
Oh,
A
God.
good observation, Sir Alec.
I mean,
I
he
had
almost
a
had it.
dream-
That was pretty close.
See? I had a dream that was part memory, but then it got a bit twisted at the end. And I'm wondering if it's an omen. Like, it was the memory was a lovely memory. It was about why I got into music and why when I understood why it's so important to sing for both the living and the dead. But then it got. I saw my abuela, which is lovely, but she was not herself. She was almost like, you know, when we were on the ghost train and the people that were kind of not really there, they were like, you know, the hands, not really like them, like transparent, you know, like the ones on the outside. And they were looking at me and like through a window, and an abuela was like this too. And then all these roots and something about the moon being low, and I don't know if this is any. My gut is it's about the shroud. You know, they say it's coming around. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a bit worried. There was a warning. Abuela, she warned me. She says something about being careful who I talk to, who I sing to. Maybe there are
Interesting.
not
Maybe
some
it
good
is
spirits
careful.
around here.
Well, there was a man, Walter Jenkins, who came from the Druskenvalds, and he said that the Druskenvalds invited us for dinner tonight. And if anybody's going to know more information about the shroud, surely it's going to be the Druskenvalds, because they are like in charge of Druskenwald.
They mentioned it was 6 o'clock tonight.
Speaking of the Druskenwald, so Peter and I interacted with that peculiar fellow you met yesterday, and we took a little dive inside his mind. We didn't find much more the same words he says out loud, but we did get a vivid image of the estate that the Druskenwalds are apparently staying in. I'm not sure what it means, but when someone says death, pain, annihilation, and they picture a place,
It can't
one
be
begins
good.
drawing conclusions hopefully aren't true.
Well, I guess
Hey,
we
very
need to
concerning.
decide. Oh, yeah, sorry, Santiago.
Oh, I just said it's very concerning.
Well, we need to, if we are meeting the Druskenvalds at 6 o'clock, we need to determine what we are going to do for this day. We obviously can't go too far.
I think it was Alan, or maybe who mentioned that there's a tailor in town. Maybe we could get dressed nicely for dinner for the Druskenwalds.
Suppose either way would be polite if we dressed up in more
Mr. Jenkins looked very,
appropriate wear.
very spiffy.
Yes, that might be a good call to action. Hilda, for a dinner situation, should be in our best care to dress up for the occasion.
Agreed. I do want to go and check on how our the boy is doing.
Yes.
Lark. Yes, I do want to see how that has all gone with Ms. Wolf.
Yes, that would be good to check in with that as well. I do believe you wanted to see a candy shop as well, Miss Anita. We could check in on
We have to find Raven. Make sure
We could
he's
actually
okay.
have a gift to give to the Druskenvalds. Maybe some candy would be a nice gift for dinner.
I love
Never
that
come
idea.
in, never go empty-handed to a place that's offering you dinner, as they say.
I don't think you will need to twist Anita's arm for this one.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, and as you sort of head out into the next morning, it is very much the twilight hour. It's the early morning of maybe 8 o'clock, and you guys look up, expecting sun, at least from where you previously were, but you see that same moon hovering above, smiling, with a crooked nose, just staring. You get a sense.
Does anyone recall when the sun was last up?
I don't think the moon lets the sun come up here.
I think the moon here is quite bossy.
He's smiling.
When you're smiling.
But yeah.
At least he's happy about it.
We'll end the episode there as it's smiling down at you. Alright, that was great.
That's awesome.
That was great.
Thanks.
Yeah, woo!
Good job, guys. This is great.
Woo! So there was sort of a plan there, I guess, for what we'll do next session.
Yes, I wanted a
More
little bit
exploring
of a
Wickermoor.
hint on what you guys wanted to do.
Yeah.
Check in with
Hopefully that
NPCs
makes
and
sense.
open up a bit more of Wickermoor, I think.
Yeah, I think the only thing that wasn't mentioned, I think obviously that it can be after
Pick up the gloves as well.
Druskenvald is picking up the gloves, yes.
Yes.
So,
But he did say it was about 8 or
24
9
hours.
o'clock at that point, and he said 24 hours.
yeah, so it's after. That's
Yes.
Yeah.
And the other thing I'll mention, Mulchman, you could probably, if you wanted to, because I know you were curious about it in the little adventure, go find that Randall guy. He promised you a book on the Green Queen.
Randall.
Yeah, you guys
not
don't
Rowan.
know.
I
You
don't-
guys don't know.
No.
You haven't met him.
Yep.
He's a dude.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, you got. I think there would be nothing else other than obviously the candy shop. I know that's been talked about. We'll see if you get there.
Hey,
We'll see.
hey, look,
Take it to the
that might
candy
be end of campaign thing.
Yeah, I honestly
BBJ.
I haven't actually told you, but the end boss is underneath the candy shop, so I can't let you in
It's
there
just-
right now.
Dude,
I think
you
he's a
guys are-
lollipop.
It's a giant gobstopper, isn't it? Better not.
That's a candy shop. Let you lick my lollipop. It's gonna
Literally get to
be
different
lollipop,
layers, and
yeah.
it's like different phases of the boss. Like, oh man. I'm so right
True,
now.
true.
Somebody take the spell locate object.
It's King Candy from
It is King Candy. Yeah.
King Candy.
Yeah, totally. Anyways,
It's actually just a
Sounds
glitch.
like next session's a Wickermoor Village day.
yeah, depending on what you guys do, it could be that. The only piece of advice that I would give you is don't go using your spells during this day willy-nilly. That's what I would say to you as your DM. Okay?
Cool.
during this day.
During this
But I
particular
really want to
day.
use Ghostlight and use my
You
hand
can use whatever you want, but
things.
I'm just saying during the daytime here.
Oh, damn, I
just
used
a
all my
little piece of
spells.
advice.
Battle.
Just
Used up all my
slide.
spells.
Just
I
as a
was,
little.
big, small, big, small.
Yeah,
big.
there we
I
go.
mean, if
yes,
you want to use your
100%.
spells, go for it. But it's just a
I get
little
knocked
bit of a
down.
hint
Can I
there.
get up again?
Cantrips of ritual.
Yes.
Yeah, you can do a larger reduce as a cantrip, right, Matt? You know.
I'll have to read a bit more books to do that.
It's funny. I was happy to do it because I'm like, old mate, like he was so like out of it with that blood, but I was like, I was reading it. I don't know how the spell works, but I was like, oh, it's actually a con save if I'm unwilling. But I'm like, you know what? There's no way my dude was resisting with that, and that was hilarious. So yeah, he was definitely a bit. I reckon. Look, I would be happy if he's small because it says he's like medium, but has the stats of a large creature. So I'm happy if he's just small, but has the stats of a medium one. I think
Look,
it's so
I-
funny. Just like a
I-
3 foot, 4 foot tall Alaric.
I'm
Just-
gonna
it sounds
continue
fun.
thinking he's a medium creature, despite the fact that he's freaking 8 feet tall. The same with you, freaking Sir Peter.
Yes. Yeah.
Fine.
The 3 foot, 4 foot tall thing.
Otherwise, on a
Yes.
combat, you're gonna be 4 spaces wide, and that's.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
We spoke about
I think it's more
that.
like to do with carrying capacity and
We're
stuff,
just-
isn't
Yeah,
it?
We're just
yeah.
4 spaces
Yeah.
tall, not
We
wide.
spoke about that. We spoke about that.
Yeah. So, what did you guys think of the session? You enjoyed it?
That was good. Good
Very
fun.
much
Yeah.
so. Good session.
So, yeah, that's
How-
great.
What have
How about your
Intrigue.
little dream sequence there, Santiago?
Very, very cool. Thank you very much.
I tried.
You did so good as little
Yeah.
baby Santi and Abuela.
I tried
Yeah,
so.
that was
Yes, you did
awesome.
a great
I'm
job.
gonna be honest. I tried so hard with a Spanish accent today that I was.
You did good.
But to be honest, I'm glad it turned out
Mm-hmm.
okay because I was so worried it was going to turn Transylvanian for a good period of time because that's what it always turned into during
It's like abuela. This the thing, you know.
Yeah, it sounded like I was talking as freaking a vampire and Dracula all day today, but I'm glad it turned Spanish.
Hey, you didn't start talking about the
I love
number or the
that.
numero of the day, so you're fine. It's all good.
Exactly.
I used to like. I used to love count. The count.
Yeah.
Sesame Street.
That was my favorite
Number
part.
of the day.
I did enjoy the count too. And yeah, even though there was no combat this session, but you still met quite a few new people as well. You met
Yeah.
Hilda. You met
Yes.
with this Walter guy now this morning as well, technically. And
And our
3D?
cookie friend.
You met
3D,
And
Death,
we-
Doom, Despair.
Yes, you met the cookie guy, and you met that
Annihilation.
that
Quite a name,
absolutely
quite a
nothing
name.
wrong with policeman. Deputy
No.
Butterman.
Stop it, Alan.
I feel like we should just randomly kick
Got
in
a
the
bet.
door.
Dude, I think he's gonna be the first victim of Alaric's inside ability. I can see it right now.
Practice on him, man.
Yeah, that's it. That's right. It's gonna happen.
He never touched the boy.
Just
According
be
to the
careful,
weasel.
Jared. He is.
You just
he
went and
is
looked at him for a
one of
little
the
bit.
law of this town.
That's right.
That's all I'm saying. Be
That's all
careful.
And he's really good at his job.
Yeah, he's
And-
happy to do his job. He loves his job.
He loves paperwork.
Also, you had a guy who looks exactly like you come in and kill somebody or something, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, don't worry.
What does doppelganger do?
Beck, I've been very aware of that. That's part of the reason.
Doppelganger.
It didn't happen. It's all right.
So
Look,
funny.
actually, as a player, I'm very familiar with doppelganger characters. All right,
Yes.
this ain't my first rodeo. All right, I know how this works.
Shadow Alaric.
Yeah, I know how this works. It's all
Why
good.
do you always have a shadow?
Every time. So I'm waiting for him. I'm waiting for him. Witchlight, where Alter Dave is out there somewhere. You know.
Who knows?
Well, yeah, you got a interesting
That's
next
good.
session, I think.
Yeah, that was good fun.
Yeah.
We'll
Lots
see
of
how
notes.
that goes. I was actually I was hoping we'd get a little bit further, but I think it made sense considering everything that sort of happened. So I think I'm okay with where we stopped, all
Yeah.
things considered.
Should be. That was good. It was a good session. We got a lot out of it, really. There was a lot of information, a lot of people that we met, and a lot of new leads and things. This deputy and this Death Doom Despair guy, and there's a whole bunch of new stuff. So it was good.
And I did again. I know it's been mentioned, but I did love that Santiago flashback. I thought it was great.
Would you,
Yeah.
look,
That's really
just
good.
quickly, just for the sense of clarity, I guess, would you have talked to Alda or anyone else about asking who that old man was outside, or would you, or before you went to bed, perhaps?
What is it? Sorry, mate.
Would you guys
have
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 asked
asked
Elder
Elder
Would
about
you have asked one of the
about Death Doom
locals
Despair?
about that man before you had gone to bed?
I think we were going to go talk to the innkeeper about it.
Okay.
Yeah, Elder.
Kinda
What?
goes with
What? We'll just keep it very slight and say that she would have told you that guy's name is Old Rusty, and he is the groundskeeper of the Founder's Hollow, which is the Founder's Hollow is this square of the main center of town here, with the tree and the statue. But yes, he's the groundskeeper, and his name's Old Rusty.
What was the
The
name
only
of the
other
town
you
square?
would
Something
ask-
hollow?
Founders Hollow.
Founder's Hollow.
Thanks.
I think the only other question would have been from it was like, has he always been this way? Or
Oh, sorry, no, it's not Founder's Hollow. My mistake. Founder's Round. That's my fault.
Oh,
yeah.
Founder's Round.
But it's a square. No.
Yes. Well, what did you say?
Good
Sorry, Matt.
I think the only question Sir Peter would have asked, would he always been this way? Would he have always
Yes.
been hashing
As
off
long as
those
she,
words?
if you had asked Alda, as long as she's known him. All right.
Yeah, I was gonna say no. I didn't do anything because Alaric would have had a level of exhaustion, so I just sent him to bed. But he would have normally asked.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, all right, we'll leave it
Easy.
at that. Yeah,
Nice.
good work, guys. You guys did really good. I enjoyed all that role play. Really, that was great.
Did a good job. Would Santiago told us the whole story? Like you did give us a bit of a breakdown, but is that something that Santiago would have gone on about? Or just sort of giving
Maybe-
people the light?
Maybe
The light
just
sort of
maybe
version.
just a light version.
It probably
What
would have been more the. Yeah, it probably would have been close to what I said. I probably wouldn't
Yeah.
have gone into the full details about the personal
That's fair.
details of
That's what I was wondering about.
the
Yeah.
los muertos La familia.
More like trying to gauge if you're an oversharer or not, you know.
Share but not overshare. Maybe
Yeah.
in time, if you
Yeah.
become like good friends, maybe.
Yep.
But yeah.
Totally fair.
Sounds good.
All right, we'll call it
Alright,
here.
cool.
The last thing we'll do is let's just double check. Are we good for 2 weeks from now? When is that? Oh, the 12th. I was about to say 13th. I almost.
Sorry, man. I've corrected myself a few times on that.
The 12th of June. Jesus Christ, it's already freaking June.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Just June and Monday.
Are we good with
I
that?
have this as a recurring event. So
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Okay. All
And
right. Yeah, we'll stick to the 12th then, and that should be quite nice because that's long weekend week as well. So I'm pretty sure we got that Monday off. So that's pretty good.
Monday.
I think we got the 8th off. It's the King's birthday, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I can see that.
All right. Well, I'll let you guys go. Very good session, guys.
Good
Really.
night. Thank you.
Thanks,
you.
guys.
Yeah, it was awesome. See you guys. Have a good one.
Good.
Bye.